Looks like brackets going livity live. We got quite the bracket at that. Let's go. All right, Chicken Man just working out the bracket at the end. And we are going. Thank you. Illustrated, how you doing? Welcome, chat. Welcome, Shark, Ford, Stark, Omega. Everybody. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right, I should have hit up some other folks too, because there's so many people. Welcome, everybody. That's so funny. My mic disappeared. I love how fake, shitty fake green screens work. Watch this. Is my mic gonna appear now? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Does it still appear now? Does it appear now? It's so weird. Alright, let's take a look at the bracket. "41 players, holy shit. "41 goddamn signups. This is crazy. Y'all crazy peoples. This is absolutely crazy. It's every Sunday, 4 p.m. unless we say otherwise. We might adjust it sometimes. By and large, it's pretty consistent. Looks like we have quite a few people here. I love this. The microphone, you can kind of tell it's there and kind of not. Woo. Do you like that? All right, folks. Yep, you always should have delays in anything legit, in my opinion. All right, we're gonna look for some stuff. Golden versus Wild Hunt, Azura versus Captor Fan, Acheron versus You were the heads of a Steam group that reaching up to 5,000 members. That's crazy, Sibajan. Sorry, Mr. Green is in the United States, guys. I just got this. All right, here we go. We've got a lot of player matches. We're just waiting for a lobby link. Name the noob Saibot. The noob Saibot. Yeah. In Mortal Kombat. Nice. You were the top 1,000 best Mortal Kombat players in 2020. That's pretty based. All right. Let's see here, guys. Yeah, that means 26 players checked in. All right, guys. What the fuck? I thought I turned off the music. That scared the shit out of me. We have no... It looks like we have a lot of people that didn't check in, or... We are waiting. Where the fuck is any lobby links? Say something about Pilly Pilly, Goliath, Drago. Well... If Pilly Pilly just joined this tournament, it'd instantly jump up to $2 million. Hydrates? Oh boy. My water's in the other room. I'm like out of ginger ale, so... Excuse me, 2 minutes from now, hopefully we'll have a lobby link anytime. Okay, we are gonna do Star Killer versus Pikachu, 92. Everybody be jumping into the matches quick. Slayer's MVPs in O-Show. What up, SW Pro? 15-minute walkover. So once it's there, you can walk him over. Sibajon. Sibajon loves his bees. All right, here we go. Oh, that's all right. My stomach's a little off, but maybe that'll actually help. Alright, here we are. Going on to our first series. Totally not an imbalanced matchup. We have the one, the only Star Killer against Pikachu 92. Dave Litos. The legend who plays in a lot. The platinum player who made it from gold to platinum and still goes to fight all the pros in like every tournament ever, practically, that he can be awake for. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. We got some Starcraft. And no worries, Dark Omega, though. Alright, guys, so let's see here. Giving you a little sneak preview. No. Let's see how I sound, too, with the new mic. Still have had no time or ability to adjust the room. Anyway, spawning in the upper left corner of Berlingrad. Representing Alpha X, it is Starkiller. And his opponent in the bottom right. Representing himself, it is Pikachu 92, Dave Litos. In Twitch chat, you'll see him everywhere. Got a significant difference in MMR here. It should be a fun one. Starkiller looks like he's going for a 6. It could be a 16 pool knowing Starkiller, but we'll see if it's a hatch. It looks. He's just droning up and going to a normal 16 pool. Oh, he's going to a 17 or 17 hatch rather. 16 hatch. Starkiller at a 17. Very funny stuff. Bees are just lovely. Cartoon bees. I mean, I was gifted a year sub to Livy Bee. Fun fact. We raided into her with a bunch of people, and then somebody gifted me a year sub to Livy Bee. I was like, whoa, no shit. Based. But what was more based is when Nina got gifted a year sub to Dave. Alright, anyway. It's the standard opener. Looks like we got a little bit of a macro opening from both. Surprisingly, with the platinum player against Starkiller. Dave Litos playing the Honorable Zerg. Sorry, guys. I have to adjust my monitors a little. Shame I can't raise this one. Alright. The goof that picked this monitor out didn't get one that raises. AKA, I'm that goof. Alrighty. We do have our pool completed. We don't have speed coming out of Pikachu. Pikachu doesn't have enough gas yet, but he is not building any lings or queens. There he is. Okay, he droned up a little first. Should start his ling speed. He's gonna be a little behind here. No ling speed. I'm wondering if he forgot it. Or is he just going to skip it all together and go to a Roachmoran? What's going on here? Alright, the first set of lings. Couple lings going over from Starkiller, going to Scout. Pikachu does have a couple lings out. But yeah, again, he's forgetting speed. This is very critical in ZVZ. And we got how you doing, Whirly Derby? Welcome, welcome. Alright, not much to write home about here. We got a Roachmoran going down. So, okay, he skipped link speed for... I don't think he really needed to do that at all. That was probably... I don't know the point. He's going to get more roaches, but... link speed is necessary in this matchup. Okay, going for the Evo wall. Yeah, because Starkiller's just going to have enough to just end him right now. Another queen pops, but they need to get in position. Oh, oh my god, Starkiller trying to build a spine. This is a lot of lings, see? A lot of lings. Do we have roaches in production yet? Nope, because the Roachmoran's not done. Oh my goodness, this was a good idea, but... he should have just waited and made the Roachmoran part of the wall. He could have held this. Just pulled the queen from the top. Well, he's gonna try to fight it out anyway. Starkiller just committing to all the stuff. There's some roaches coming. These are slowlings again against fastlings, but we do have some roaches coming on the way. Another queen popped. Okay, he does survive. Starkiller, though, is leading the drone war now. Pikachu lost a lot of drones. He's gonna have to pump out units, researching +1 ranged attacks, but he's in rough shape. Okay, he's gonna drone up a little behind this. He just has some units. Don't necessarily hate it. But yeah, that's a significant worker lead. Starkiller 39 to 21 Jrody boys. Okay. He's trying to wall up the spine with his units here. Again, no link speed makes this difficult, but Starkiller's moved over roaches anyway. So it don't really matter. Pikachu's trying to do the best he can. Is he getting injects in at least? Yeah, he's getting one. He's getting a little bit of injectorino. I don't know if he needs to really worry about spreading creep right there, but should probably have done it up here rather than down at the bottom so he can connect his nat and his main. Okay. A little bit of defense at the spine. Oh, he is going to lose an overlord at a very nasty time when, well, he's already on his back foot. He didn't need that at all. Starkiller is just pumping out roaches. He's in full roach printer mode, so this is very difficult for Pikachu. Also taking a third base behind this. Yeah. This looks like Starkiller is going to move across the map in a move. He is certainly going to do that. Pikachu moving out of position. He scouts the army. He doesn't scout the lings coming in here, but there is Queen. He can't really fight this. He actually should have backed off. He is +1 on the way. He needs to, well, he needs to pump out roaches. He's not pumping anything out, but he should have been pumping out roaches right now. Okay, now he's pumping out roaches and lings. +1 is about to finish, but that's just so many roaches. He needs to regroup and get into position here. Okay, +1 did finish for our green Zerg player, but I think there's just too much here. 42 to 18 total army supply. GG is called, and that is game number 1. Moving on to game number 2. Sorry, I'm just messaging Green Ultralisk, who's arrived in Florida from Denmark. Very funny stuff.
Oh no, he has been moved.
Big oof. I've been oofed. No, no, no. Oh, I've been moved again.
That, Mr. Green. All right. We're moving on. I had a little admin stuff here. All right, moving on to game number 2. Let's go. Spawning in the upper right corner of Hardwire LE, representing, well, hang on, Alpha X, it is Starkiller. And his opponent in the lower left. Give it up for Pikachu, DaveTestaSC, the underdog. All right, sorry, got a little admin stuff. This is gonna interrupt the game, but we're out to a pool first from Starkiller against the hatch first. From... Oh no, yeah, it is a hatch first from Pikachu. Taking his third base. That's a little cheeky. Guys, I kind of like this from Pikachu. As much as buying. Okay, these guys are getting into it kind of goofy. Alright, let's see here. Sorry, chat. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of aggression from Starkiller, who doesn't know he has his third base. This is going to definitely confuse him. He's going to think this is a pool first. It is 100% not. We need to see Lings from Pikachu. Pikachu's got nothing. He's building a spine. It's going to be a late spine. Okay, now he's building some Lings. All right, so here we go. See, even with these guys... Okay. Whatever. Alright, anyway. Sorry, SW Pro. I'm just looking out. Okay, there's a lot of links. So this is going to be a really heavy Ling Inquisition from both. This is a spicy game. He has the hatch first. There's a double Evo going down for Starkiller with the Roach Warren now. But there's no way to really defend this third from a Roach Assault, realistically. All right, guys. Oh yeah, it got moved. Okay, I won't look at that. Thank you. I don't know why I'm slipping that much on some of this stuff, but for some reason my graphics got shifted around and not really sure what happened there. I just have so much, like the invisible stuff you guys can't see on these scenes is like ridiculous. I have like something like 60 sources. But thank you guys, I fixed it. Should be a little better now. We can tweak it up a little more after the fact. Alright, so yeah, I should be talking at all. I'm sorry, the players got me a little distracted from another match. Third hatch going down for Starkiller. And he is into his Roach Warren. Dave Litas going into 2-base Muta, it looks like. He's trying to go to 2-base Muta. But I don't think he's going to be able to. This time he does have Link speed. Okay, there's no army control out of Mr. Okay, he's focusing on building Banes behind this. But realistically, this is going to be a little rough. It is 2-base Muta, but with 3 gases. He really needs to take another gas and drone up. He should have droned up a little more. He's getting some defensive Banes. I do like that. But he is going to need that other gas. Oh, look at this. Beautiful connection from Pikachu. That was actually quite good. From our Platinum Zerg player. He needs to prevent the scout on the Spire. That's the biggest thing right now. He needs to survive, but yet do that. These Lings got a free open ground to get into the main. That's a bit of a problem. He almost has the build. Centrifugal hooks isn't going to help him. There's nothing but Ling production from our blue Zerg player. But like, again, he doesn't have the gas bank. He's only on 3 gas, and these Banelings are going to cost him a lot of gas to get into Mutalisks. Which, by rights, would do quite a lot. I think Mr. Dave Starkiller clearly knows what this is, going into a lair himself. Yeah, this is looking pretty rough for Pikachu now. Kind of some good Bane connects here and there, but altogether, oh no, oh no, oh no, the RNG. The RNGesus is not with him. Banes are making single connections. Very, very unlucky for our Green Zerg player. Okay, only 3 Mutalisks out. The Spine Crawler is trying to survive this. And, well, yeah, these Lings are just doing the work. He's trying his best to stay in this. The 3 Mutas come to try to clean some of this up. But that's a lot of drones to lose. And this hatch is going down very shortly. Okay, yeah, the Muta is doing a little bit of a decent job cleaning this up. The Broodling's certainly helping a little. But it's just not enough. This is 1 hatch to 3 hatches. And a lot of production. 7 Spore Crawlers going down for Starkiller. He's going for melee and Carapace +2. And yeah, he already has 1-1, so that's why this is so impactful. And chiseling away, we should see it pretty soon. He's trying with everything he's got. He's trying to get as much as he can. But there's no more workers left. There is some money, but 1 hatch. It looks like Pikachu is a GG. Good luck the next. Starkiller advances on. All right. That was 1 series. Thank you for playing Pikachu. All right. Let's see here. Thank you guys. Yeah, please use those Matcherino codes. Hey, Reza, what's up?
Big battle cruiser operation.
What up? You can do there, or you can just do a donation if you'd prefer. Either way works. Thank you, brother. If you're looking for a donation, I really appreciate you as always. Guys, gotta give some love to Mr. Reza, always looking out to help out here. Thank you, my man. GG's, Pikachu. Ooh, Graf beat Acheron. Graf versus Curry. We have some interesting players I've never seen here. ForJumy and... All right, we got ForJumy versus Starkiller now. Pikachu, well played. Mr. Reza, if it's a pain, by all means, I do appreciate the shit out of you. You can do it through PayPal on there. And guys, please click claim code. We got 39 codes remaining. We really appreciate it. Chickenman and I, and PSISTORM. All you gotta do is click. Oh. Oh, it's Yamek. It's Starkiller versus Yamek. Thank you, Reza. Yo. I love you. Reza, thank you for the $50 donation.
Nizero Bari donated $50.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. It's going right in the tournament. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Reza, big tippus, biggest dickus. And speaking of which, we are going on to our next match. Our next series. Thank you again, Nizaro Bari, Reza, the legend, and spawning in the upper right corner, representing Blazer. Give it up for Xiaomek, our blue Protoss. And his opponent in the lower left, representing Alpha X, it is Starkiller. Very fun Zerg player. This should be a spicy one. Yeah, Reza is actually a legend. He is definitely well deserved that VIP. Nizaro Bari. Alright, Xiaomek is looking like he's just going for a standard gate and gas setup into Z20. Well, let's see what it is actually. Starkiller is doing what he usually does. He's going to cheese the Protoss. Starkiller going for the Starkiller special of a hatch block. Is it going to be in a hatch evo or is it going to be in the wall? Let's see. It's probably just going for a hatch evo. Being an annoying in the main, well, in the natural, delaying and expansion. We'll see. Even taking some minerals, buying some time before. So, you know what? You're going to lose 5 minerals on top of it from your third base. Proxy hatches down. Opponent looking very confused because it's double hatchery. Okay, there you go. There's a good response. Oh, interestingly. Okay, he pulled an extra worker. Keep an eye on this. Zealot is coming out. Xiaomek getting his core. A little delayed, a little confused, but I think he's going to be in good shape. But Starkiller's done this a million times, chat. This is for you, Reza. Hell yeah, you guys all do it in your own ways, and thank you, Reza, for the $50 donation. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what we got here. We got a little bit of an adept start. This is actually quite hard to see this. I can't wait till I get my boom arm so I can sit back a bit. This monitor doesn't have any tilting vertically. And it's quite big, which is nice. But when you're sitting so close because of the mic, it's a little rough. Alright, maybe I should just pick up my mic. Guys, let me know if this sounds a little wobbly or like I'm bumping into the stand and you can hear it too much. I'm just sitting back and have the mic right here. Alright, so we do have a Twilight opener from Xiaomek. Starkiller going to take his third hatch. A little late on his units. It looks like we might be seeing, well, considering how delayed Xiaomek is, he's got a supply block. He does have a stalker coming. He has gateway, warp gate coming. How delayed on his nat he is. It may spice things up, but I think we're gonna see a dark shrine coming a little delayed. It is gonna be scouted, but the stalker is coming out. Let me know if this is a bit of a pain for you guys for the sound. Stalker gonna Okay, let's see. This is glaive being researched, resonating glaives. However, yeah, it's going to be chronoed. I want to see if we can get a cancel and something cheeky out of Jalmek. That could be quite good. Because it's going to catch him off guard then. But no, Jalmek should... sorry, Starkiller should know what this is. He's got melee coming. He's not going for a Roach Warren. Interestingly enough, you usually want to drop that Roach Warren really early if you see glaives or as soon as you scout it. I'm not sure why Starkiller is going for melee. He's got a delayed Roach Warren, so I guess he's going to just pump out Lings, but Resonating Glaives, quite the good unit. Quite the good upgrade, but we're going to say quite the good unit against, you know, Speedlings, but that +1 is going to help them. Yeah, oh my god, that's a lot of Lings in production. This should be pretty interesting to see how it goes, because, well, it's only 2-gate glaive going into 4-gate. A little bit more committed, considering how delayed. I guess this is more delayed for our Protoss player. Starkiller on even workers, but he's just going to be able to pump out a lot. 3 hatches with injects going. Another queen in production. But you don't really see that often, to say the least. Okay, so we do have 8 glaive adepts, like 30 seconds behind. All things considered, considering the hatch block shenanigans. Okay, this is definitely gonna show why it's pretty good. 4 adepts are saved. Oh, beautiful micro from Jalmek. He does save a couple. Well, as red barred as those are, he managed to save a bit of them. Microing his heart out, trying to find as much value as he can, but really these Lings are shutting it down. Mortals being pumped out. The thing, if this is the layers going down, Starkiller literally can just kind of bank a little bit of gas behind this now. He is only on 1 gas, but I just kind of play a little bit of a macro game, not really having to focus on it for a bit. Because as it stands, those +1 Speedlings are just holding their value. And he's probably going to go into mutas. Starkiller with 2 more gates and a Templar Archives. Very cool stuff. He's going to go into Archons. Glaive Adept Archons. Alright. This is going to be an uphill battle for Jalmek, I think. But Starkiller, really, the army supply is pretty even. That's a good number of Glaive Adepts this time. And now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, however, there's so many Lings. Jalmek getting a little pulled apart here. He's trying his best to micro off creep. But these queens are going to be a little annoying. Okay, we're going to see another warp in. I wouldn't have hated seeing a Dark Shrine behind us, to be honest with you, but I guess he's just going to spend his gas bank, which isn't that much on Archons. He's getting charged behind us because of the Speedlings. Okay, there's the first Archon from Jalmek. What do we got coming behind this? More pylons, that's it. And he's going to transition to charge lots. Roaches are on the way, though. That's going to be quite annoying for our Protoss player. Yeah, he didn't hit the mark. He might as well push out with Big Daddy Immortal at this point, now that he's seeing roaches as well. Beautiful transfuses from Starkiller. But yeah, these adepts haven't been able to really find much worker damage. They are going to now. Are they, though? Oh, yeah, that's enough. That is enough to get some good DPS. Actually, yeah, they're starting to trade out on some of these roaches a bit at a time. However, there's just going to be too much. And the +1 melee Lings coming are going to be pretty helpful in this fight. Yeah, Jalmek's not really catching the mineral lines too hard. This is getting pretty cleaned up, though. It's a pretty big commitment from Starkiller, pretty big commitment from Jalmek, but Jalmek is getting Immortals behind this slowly but surely. He needs to push out with them, in my opinion. That's going to be pretty helpful. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Spore Crawler is not going to catch the War Prism. The Charge Lot's doing some good work. And beautiful pickup and drop of the Archon. We got some nice micro from our Protoss player. Oof. He might actually be doing it. He might be picking Starkiller apart. Starkiller now behind on workers and army. This is looking very rough. And even behind this, there's defensive immortals. GG is called, and Jamek takes game number 1. And thank you again to Nizaro Bari for the donation. I'm going to wait on putting money in until I gather it all up in total. But guys, please use those Maturino codes. Please and thank you. We are going to use them for, you know, part of recouping the total cost of the tournament every week, considering it's a $200 one, and the time I spend advertising and getting this shit together every week and promoting and whatever. It doesn't seem like much, but it's a lot of typing, a lot of spamming. Discords, Reddit, Twitter, messaging players. I really appreciate the shit out of you guys. All right, hopefully you can hear me decently enough. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to go to teamliquid.net to put me on. Son of a bitch, imagine hosting this. Shit. I forgot to put myself on teamliquid.net. Son of a bitch. Now I'm on there. God damn it. We've been running for an hour. I've not been on. Speaking of which, I even put the event on there, but anyway, spawning in the upper right-hand corner. Give it up for Blazers. Xiaomek. The Blue Protoss. And his opponent in the lower left, representing Alpha X. Give it up for Starkiller. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Looks like we got ourselves a little bit of a start. I should have grabbed my water. Jesus. I will do that between our next series when we get there. Let's see if Starkiller can bring it back home with a game number 3. He is going for what looks like a 15 hatch. Wait, what? He's going for a gas first. This is a little cheeky play from Mr. Starkiller. It looks like he might be going for a speedling push, but who knows with Starkiller. He likes his cheesy builds. Definitely, it's in the realm of possibility for a speedling Inquisition. Okay, he kills the Roomba, one Roomba. Oh. Probe is gonna not secure a block. Starkiller has enough money. Is he gonna go for it? He is going for it. Probe does not get a block on the hatch. Scouts until delayed hatch. So he knows he's getting cheese. Getting a cyber core first. That's a smart play. Very smart and safe play from our Protoss player. Fool is about to finish. And with it, 2 lings and speed right away. That is very early ling speed. So it is very fast speedlings. Hey, what's up, Dro? Maturino? Hey, thank you. Yeah, guys, please use those codes, or if you have a few dollary dues to help out, that would be appreciated too. I am not gonna put my end of the money in until I gather everything this week. All right. Oh my God, follower bots are everywhere. Yeah, I'll show you buying followers. Here's the followers you're getting. Get banned, noob. Okay. Another stalker opener. Is he gonna go for glaives again? That could be a little dicey. This is okay. He's going to 3 hatch speedlings. Interestingly enough, he's not just cheesing out and pumping nothing but speedlings. We do have a Stargate opener from our Protoss player. Okay, this is a decent group of speedlings, but we're going to see more Queen production because yeah, he needs it in case of Stargate, and it's just a drone cycle after this. Realistically, this is going to hold fine. I don't really like this. Starkiller's hitting a little later for how quick his speed was. This is an indefinite held. Oh, it's a Void Ray opener too. Third hatch is about to complete for Starkiller. Okay, so he kind of transitioned into all this. He's banking some gas. Just a little bit. But I don't know how good this is. Roomba Imba, true Seal Pup. Welcome, Seal Pup. I'm not really sure where we're going to head to on Starkiller's end, but he isn't going to be able to find really any damage at all. He's going to lose lings if he's just poking here. It's going to be annoying. Try to keep Mr. Xiaomek on his side of the map. Okay, we have an Oracle follow-up out of our Protoss player, and he's not even rushing to get the other gases, so it's probably going to be a transition to Gateway. And he is going for his third base. Okay, these lings actually could be a little helpful, but there's enough defensively here to, you know, Void Ray, 2 Adepts, Stalker on the wall with a battery. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to take this. However, 1 probe will go down. On the other hand, there is a Spore, there is a Queen, and a Lair on the way for Starkiller. Going into, well, he's not taking a 4th base. Okay, not a single drone kill. That's very good defense from Starkiller. Second Oracle on its way out, and first Dawes gets some hull damage. Hey, thanks, Dark Omega. That's smart. I just saw what you did. Nice mod work. And Dro, no worries. We have it every week. Excuse me, folks. I've found it is my stomach that's been bothering me more. Jeebus. Lately. Alright, 3 Adepts do make their way across Zimap. $11 workers going down for Starkiller. That is very rough, and he doesn't have a 4th hatch on the way. So he's droning up. Okay, he had 9 more in production. He's kind of catching up there a little bit. Would have liked to seen a 4th hatch go down. It's a little unsafe. Well, it'd be fine. 2 Oracles still out posturing to get some information. He's going to try to go for it and take a hit somewhere. Okay, yeah, he should have hit right. Yeah, well. Guess you can't really do a whole hell of a lot. Trying to get some link kills, but the battery is gonna help defend for Mr. Xiaomek. Xiaomek going into an immortal charge in +1. We do have Groove Spine Hydras coming with a Lurker Den. Funnily enough, this could be pretty good for fast lurkers against this. There's really only 1 Void Ray. There is a Robo, but like not a robotics bay. It's just a robotics facility with an immortal. Immortals could be good with fewer numbers of lurkers. They can certainly do their damage. You got clapped by Holden, big oof. SW Pro, now I'm gonna get owned by Gerald for beating Slayers. Oof. Well, good luck, guys. Wild Hunt, good to see you back in action. Alright, here we go. We got him straight to lurkers. Lurker Hydra, muscular augments coming. Don't have a Roach Warren, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, we have seismic spines being researched by our... Actually, that's a fast as fuck hive. Holy shit, that's a fast hive. Mamma mia, Protoss with the Oracle needs to get a scout. He may just do that. If there's a rev tag and these lurkers are burrowed, that would be quite unlucky for Starkiller. Okay, this is all lurkers. Okay, Protoss going into Twilight Tech mostly is gonna see some lurkers. Oh, the jig is up. One of the lurkers is revealed. Protoss is like, ah, shit. Okay, see that? Look at that immediate reaction with the robotics bay. These lurkers should probably push out pretty soon. Muscular augment's about to complete. Starkiller is on like a ticking window here of time because, yeah, it's 3 immortals, but he's got enough with seismic spines. He's waiting for adaptive talons, actually. Muscular augment's about to finish. He is going to get some hydras behind this. Yeah, it's just going to be pure lurkers. What? He does need... I think a few hydras would be good because there is void rays. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a lot of lurkers. Another robotics facility going to finish basically on par with the robotics bay. Yeah, they're finishing about the same time, so we're going to see double disruptor production as a response. This is crazy. This is crazy. Mamma mia. A crazy game. A zealot run by attempted into the third base from a Protoss player on the east coast of Hardwire. Okay, this is actually a pretty big army. This lurkers are not. Lurkers are a little out of position. That's a scary, dangerous, tough army. Watch. It's enough Protoss to actually clean it up because of the upgrade advantage. That +1 is certainly going to be helpful. It is. Wow, that actually traded a lot better than I thought it would go for our Protoss player. Saves 2 Immortals and an Archon. 7 drones going down, meanwhile, from the run by. Because all the lurkers had to be pulled. Damn, even more drones going down, 14 and counting. Hydras and Queens trying to make their way in. Zealots cleaning out the main base. There's only 47 to 66 workers and a 4th base established for our Protoss player, who is getting those disruptors out. Damn. Alright, Starkiller did have a bit of a bank. He spent it. He is in a rough shape for workers. Okay, he did actually pull. He needs to resaturate bases. And he should be okay for a bit. But the problem is, our Protoss player does have a counterattack mounted with more zealots. And there's nothing to defend his third. This third is actually going to go down. It's really on a quarter of the health. That's not looking good for Mr. Starkiller. Not like this. Okay. Yeah, Starkiller doesn't have anything to defend this. Zealots are going to move in and clean this right up. I don't think he's going to be reacting. Nope. Okay, he is. Does he save anything? Yeah, this is a dead hatchery and a dead couple Hydras. That's all he had to defend this. And War Prism going into the main, too. I think we're going to see GG here pretty soon. Starkiller just isn't in position enough to clean this up. Hydralisks cleaning a few of the Zealots up at the main base. Is getting inquisitive. The Hive on death's doorstep. That's even more significant. On top of all this, that Hive is just going to go down if it's a move. GG, good luck. Jalmek takes it in a clean sweep. Unluckily for our Alpha X Zerg player. Holy smokes, that was something. That was certainly something. Okay. All right, let's see what we got next. What do we got? Mixu versus ForJummy's going on. So it looks like Xiaomek versus that Christian Vanya. Holden. Let's see. Where's Gerald SW Pro? Okay, let's see what I got. Holden and let's see, ForJumy and Mixu's just going on, but Chickenman's got Chinem Knight Phoenix versus HH Quanta. I don't know who some of these guys are. Hanmano is waiting on winner of Azura and Captared. Vanya and Holden. Damn, I might have missed some. Looks like we might be on EU for some of this. I'm gonna switch to EU. We gotta find us some matches. Definitely a decent turnout today. Top 100 gold. That's hilarious. I'm not even ranked this season. I have no idea why I just got that achievement in EU. Even when I've... Go back to Americas. Looks like we got some Hanmano versus Catherine. I want to check that out and see. Right. Trying to connect, I got the delayed fucking Blizzard shit. Give me a second, we're gonna relog because it's quicker. Alright, let me get back in the game.
Hello.
Hey, SomeDrunkCanadian, what's up, brother?
Not much, Dave.
So you, unfortunately, it looks like you got kicked out of the streaming room today, huh?
Yeah, it's the unfortunate side effect of having your stream set up in the living room.
No, I got you, man. It's feels bad. We all have our situations. I've just been moved in my room, so I'm adjusting still. It's gonna take me a while. I got all this reverb from a small room, and you know, it's nice,
Yeah.
but you know,
I'm actually kind of in talks with a local. They do shared workspaces, but they're also in the esports sector, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping I could start using just rent out a space from there. So whenever I want, I just go over there and set up a stream.
Yeah.
And it also kind of creates for a bit more of a open environment. I can also have a live audience. So fingers crossed that comes through.
Yeah, that's awesome. I hope that does. Yeah, good luck to you guys. Make sure you give SomeDrunkCanadian a follow. Thank you for joining us anyway today. Steadfast isn't feeling good, so he's not going to be in today. But
That guy, he works his bones ragged. That guy, I tell you,
yeah,
because
for
he
sure.
also has a near full-time job outside of streaming.
Yep. Hell, it finally caught up with me, man. I'm now cutting down my streaming hours a bit because, yeah, I'm in the same boat. To be honest, I'm not doing as
Awesome.
labor-intensive of a job, but to say the least, at least lately. But
Yeah,
it's definitely not as much. But yeah, I don't know how he does it. You know?
yeah, gotta admire that grind.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I think we're fizzling out just a little bit. Like, I was apologizing in chat, but they're like, Dave, you still stream a good amount because,
Dude, you stream more than I think I stream right now once a week, if that.
hey,
I need to get back into it too. I know not Brawlers, King of Battles is gonna change that up this month, but
oh yeah, you're gonna
yeah.
have some. This is gonna be picking up for you a bit, but hopefully you get that studio.
Yeah, well, the plan is if I'm able to get Steadfast out here again for King of Battles, we're gonna stream it out of the studio. So
Nice. Very cool stuff, man. That's yeah, that was awesome last time. So it should be pretty good. I hope that works out. That was a good, definitely a good event.
Yep, yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, so let's see here. Where is? Trying to find who we got because everybody's just hustling into things here. ForJumy and Mixu. Chickenman's already covering that side of it.
All right.
Rattata's waiting for winner of Cristiano and Nikish. We have some players I've never seen before, honestly. It's Han Mono and Captor Han. Have you heard of some of these? I've not heard of some of these guys.
Captabun, I've never heard of. Let's see here.
HH Quanta, Night Phoenix. I've seen Night Phoenix. Gerald and S.
Quanta is he's a Korean. Who is he?
Okay.
I know who HH Quanta is.
It's a Korean player? Nice. Damn, that's...
He's a Korean. He's like a mid-tier Korean. Give me a sec. I'll find out.
See, that's the scene you're more on. Because I usually just... It's just by nature of my time. You know? I've been meeting some more, you know, more of the guys, but...
he plays for Team NV.
NV, okay.
So he's part of. He goes by a different name in game.
Gotcha.
Or like he used to go by a different name, but let me see here. Yeah, he's been playing since 2018. He's one of those people that came into the scene after their military service, so we don't have to worry about him leaving. He was in
Nice.
he played in the GP Who is Amateur King #2. How did he do here?
Yeah, I was getting I had to message you about that. I just thought it was kind of something to on the side after we're done a little later. But yeah, I just got talking to the bar mentioned he wanted me to bring up the next who is amateur again.
You're doing #3, right?
Yep, #3.
Yeah. No, that's a great tournament. I really enjoyed it. I casted the first one.
Hmm?
I think I sponsored the very first one too. Yeah, the bar. I really like what Team GP is doing over there. In especially for the amateur scene and the post-military scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
#3.
I kind of left the stuff. Well, we'll see what I can do to help because I'm not really sure what I can if and what, but I'll definitely looking into it because that's good stuff. And you know, obviously, team of Ryung too.
Yeah, I know exactly. So the way I came in contact with Team GP was when I did the SDC Cup, which was my first Korea-based tournament. It was like just an open cup. Ryung won like the first six of the first 10, and so I just got to know them really well. And that's kind of where I was like, oh, you know, Ryung's like raffle stopping guys like Gogo Joey and
yeah, he's
like all Nice was another player he like just raffle stomped, and a lot of these other mid-tier Koreans and. Excuse me, my throat is just going. Okay, looks like a couple people jumped out of game here.
all right. Gerald just disappeared. Did he go to EU? We might have to bounce over. No.
Yeah, I think it looks like
Quanta. There he is.
Yeah.
Bimmelberger's clothes.
All right, I'm
says
just messaging Night
DaveTestaSC,
Phoenix.
America's
Okay.
bester.
See if we can get a link.
Oh, Xiaomek took out Star Killer.
Bimble's Burgers Clubbies, how you doing? Yes, Stark. This is
So yeah, let's jump up into this if we can into the Night Phoenix Quanta, because winner will play Gerald.
okay. I'm gonna invite S. I'm gonna tell him. Need SDC too. I'm gonna try to invite you into this because he just invited me.
Thank you. There we go.
All right, beautiful.
One
This-
sec.
Night Phoenix versus Quantic. Okay. 1-1. Okay, this is match point.
There we go.
Right.
Let's get with Game Heart so we have all the fancy stuff.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Which I forget to use 9 out of 10 times, like for the really fancy stuff. But you know, you're right.
Honestly, the biggest reason I use Game Heart is I need to know how many workers died.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I definitely. Wait, I've been using. I'm gonna change it to WCS. I've been using Pro 2020.
Either Game Heart or TSL or something Observer Plus, which is the one that Gogo Joey made. I don't know, nice username made. Unless you bring up the battle report, that's pretty cool too.
Oh yeah, no, I missed that. I guess you can't use it for You can't use it on ESL apparently. I found out because I was hoping to use it.
Oh, yeah, you can't use it on
They, according to, I was asking about that to iScar.
okay.
And apparently because of some kind of proprietary licensing, you're not allowed to use it in ESL. Isn't that something?
That's crazy.
All right, who are you looking to announce here
I'll do the Terran. So
All right.
spawning in the top right corner in, what is that, cyan color? Terran, we have Team Envy's Quanta.
And his opponent in the lower left, representing hot-headed gaming. It is Night Phoenix. I had to double check. I thought there was a third H for some reason, but I'm like, no, it's just old man vision.
And this is tied. This is the decider match, right? It's 1-1.
Yep, 1-1. And do you see what I'm seeing here? Do you think this is a scout? I don't think this is a scout. Not 100% sure. That's an early damn scout if it is. I'm thinking this is gonna be proxy.
If he's no, I think it's a scout. I think it's a block actually.
Oh yeah, he's going for an eBay block. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's been becoming more prevalent lately in all sides of it.
You know what? As a Zerg player, this warms my heart seeing the Protoss having to deal with their natural being blocked. You're a Protoss player, okay?
Yeah.
Let me talk to the Protoss choir here.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the hatch block is fucking stupid for Protoss, and I'll tell you why. The Zerg often end up taking the forward third base like this Protoss has here. You know what that means? Our creep is shot out a shit ton faster.
Yeah,
it's a little inconvenient having the no creep between natural the second base and main base, but we get over that really quick. And honestly, I honestly think if that hatch block didn't happen as often as it did, the whole queen walk build would not be a thing.
Oh, no, I agree. Usually the only time I'll go for a hatch block is in a pool first build. Like if you see, especially if it's a 12 pool, if it's a 14 pool, I'll do it. Just because in that, you know what I mean? In that case, obviously you're going for something a little cheekier, and that could potentially screw with the rest of the follow up to it. You know what I mean? Say it's a speedling all in or whatever, and maybe even forcing a little more commitment. So then your job is just to hold it, and if they're gonna be that cheeky, they're gonna have to GG probably if you hold it. But outside of that, I agree completely. I really, even in this case, it makes sense, but it gets tough because against some builds when you're forced in like triangle third, like in this map, in some other cases, it just is so much harder to deal against Terran's bullshit.
Oh, totally.
When you're out of position.
Terran doing this makes 100% sense to me, but doing a hatch block like against Zerg, I don't know if we've noticed this, but it's been reactor to barracks are just double pumping Marines.
Yep, he's just getting out those Marines. Now he's going to switch over to mines a little after. But yeah, I've seen this build a little bit too, actually. Funnily enough, Cat was getting me to challenge Musti last night, and he played me on all 3 races, and he spanked me with this exact build. I was like, this looks awfully familiar. Well, I just played against this last night, down to the T. Musti, a little bit higher ranking player, but we're going to see that Widowmine drop follow-up. Okay, the Stargate's kind of nice, but look at these Marines are going to be able to get... This is the annoying part about the build, right? And if you're open... And for me, it was a hard read mid-game, so I could even see... I truthfully could even see higher league players having a little bit of a difficulty scouting this out, but it looks like it was kind of scouted from that first adept that made its way.
Yeah. Well, you also had only 4 workers go down to the 8 Marines. So it's 8 Marines.
Mm-hmm.
And those 4 workers, the Protoss could chrono out really quick. So I don't think it was necessarily worth the investment.
No.
But his third base is delayed quite a bit here. He's finally working away at this engineering bay.
Yeah, it was 4 workers for 4 Marines. I definitely don't think that was worth it for sure. But in total, yeah, he's been not trading. Oh, but those Widow Mines, getting all 3 Phoenixes. Do you see this, SomeDrunkCanadian?
Yeah.
This is very unlucky for our Protoss player.
But he is going to clean up those Widow Mines. So that 3 Widow Mines he lost, he did. I don't think he actually. Yeah, he didn't lose any of the Phoenix. So those things will get their shields back, but they will be susceptible to another Widow Mine hit or bio.
Yeah, I think Marines will even be able to clean them up pretty quickly. Just the fact that it's all 3. But damn, this is a funny little build here out of our Protoss player. He's just continually pumping out Adepts now. This is just Adepts and Phoenixes. He does have a Robo. Looks like he's trying to go into probably a robot, probably into Colossus. But what do you think of this? This is a little spicy.
He's Colossus. He has an Immortal there.
Because he has double gas saturate or double gas taken on the, well, what is now it's his 3rd, but it was his 2nd base, you know.
But we don't have the Robo Bait down just yet, so those Colossi are still gonna be a bit of ways away. We do have the mass worker pull here. Now all the Phoenix are lifting, so nothing is able to shoot those workers. They will all drop as soon as these Marines do show up, and. He did lose 2 Adepts there to that bunker, so a couple throws on both sides. Now we do have the Robo Bait coming down. I would love to see a Twilight Council as well.
Yeah. Because he's
as we progress, I think just having gateway units with no upgrades from the Twilight, they are kind of weak. Like, you don't have charge loss. You don't have, especially against Widow Mines, no charge loss to being able to drag some of those shots.
Oh, for sure.
A little bit of an issue, I think.
Okay, he's picking off some of the Widow Mine. Well, he got like 1 Widow Mine out of that, so not really worth. But see, this is where I'm saying, like, this is where it gets dangerous when you have those 3 really damaged Phoenix. When it's against this much bio, he's got some Widow Mines in the mix, and then missile turrets up. He's doing his best to keep Terran back home, but I don't know how much more he can do.
Now that Widow Mine drop, it just barely escaped detection of those Phoenix. They were able to like just miss the Phoenix, and that would have been a really nice pickoff for our Protoss player here.
Yeah, he is going to have another Phoenix joining and scouting this. Does delay the hell out of that 3rd CC, but I think it's going to be a little rough to hold this. He does have a Colossi popping. Oh, he actually has a lot of gateway units. I think he's in great shape now, honestly.
Want to jump to the 3rd base real quick? Or natural of the Protoss?
Yeah. He's no,
other one.
Oh, the natural? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Widow Mine drop. Only gets 2 kills.
And he is dropping into the main. Oh, handled really well. They will lose a medevac, and will get a pickup on the 3rd Widow Mine there.
Yeah, he is losing mining time, but I don't think it matters. Look at this army. He's got 2. He's got a battery. He's got. Well, he's basically everything he needs to defend this, and then some. That's what, 3 Marauders, 4. No, actually, that's 5 Marauders in that. So, like, with the army he has right now, 2 Colossi out, the Immortal in there. This is a pretty punchy army. But
yeah, and a lot of Marines, so won't be able to. Oh.
12 worker kills. We just didn't
get out in time for that one.
Yeah.
Pokes in here, takes out a couple shield batteries.
Yeah, okay, now this is starting to... The Night Phoenix is starting to feel this a little more. He also doesn't have a Forge, on the other hand, too, is what I'm not a big fan of. Like you were saying at Twilight, 2 things you need is tech and upgrades. And at this point...
And static E.
Yeah. I mean, he had some batteries. It's kind of hard to commit to cannons, well, especially if you don't have a Forge. But, yeah, this is... Same time, he's going double Robo, so I think with Thermal Lance here and stuff, he could potentially take this fight pretty well. Oh, it's going in his favor. The Marines were in the front, a lot of them.
Does he still have that Immortal? There it is. Big Daddy Immortal is under the Colossi, so that will help a lot with the Marauders, getting a little extra damage on that. We do have a couple Widow Mines here.
Oh, the Depths eat him. Oh my God, he gets
lose
the kill.
Third base. Gets a kill on the 3rd base. A little bit of a mistake there. I think so. He doesn't have an observer here with this army, so he's not able to clean up those Widow Mines. Protoss is now taking a 4th base behind us, whereas our Terran's been knocked back down to 2 bases.
Oh, damn.
And Protoss just going to come back home and I guess group up with his disruptors. We do have ghosts coming out on the other side as well, so we will have some of that EMP energy. But there's no Archons, there's no charge lots, there's no.
Yeah, this is just pure Robo. He's just now getting a Twilight Council and Forge SomeDrunk. This is a weird build.
This is a really weird build. But there's like for me the ghosts are, I don't know. There's nothing here that other than the Phoenix. I don't think there's anything here the ghosts would really do well against.
Ooh, we have more Widow Mines coming out, and you know what? It was scouted by the Observer, but
2 kills there. Got a bit of a push coming in here down the middle base. Or middle of the map.
Yeah, look like it's trading favorably for a Protoss player. He does eat a lot of EMPs, but the disruptors were beautiful. Only 2 workers going down, but there's... Oof, the mines are now cloaked with the armory, of course. That is going to be a problem for our Protoss player. He's just going to continue to aggress. Actually, it's not a bad time to aggress. He's got the supply lead. Pick off some workers, maybe pick off some ghosts.
Yeah, he's going to come in here. Yeah, you got a GG coming in.
Yeah.
And our Knight Phoenix is going to move on to the next round, bopping our Terran here. Both players with really interesting builds. Very unorthodox. Yeah, say the least.
Yeah, oh, that's for sure. Let's see what we got on the bracket. We have... All right.
So Knight Phoenix is going to play Gerald next, I believe.
That might be... Why don't we hop into that one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just because it's been tough to find...
So this quarterfinals is sick. You have Gerald with Knight Phoenix. You have Xiaomek and Jumi. You have what I'm going to guess is going to be Christiana versus Vanya. And then Hanmano and Curry.
That's a spicy one, too. I think those guys are... maybe already into it?
I would imagine. Hanmano Curry is probably happening on the Korea server, if I am not mistaken.
I have so much shit open in the background. Oh my god. Just being honest. I'm like, wait, what? I'm trying to find Chickenman's stream. I had it open somewhere, and I hope I didn't accidentally close it out here. Alright. Well, he's back. He might be on 2 times, for all I know. He's getting ForJumy Xiaomek.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you for joining me, SomeDrunkCanadian.
No, of course, man. My pleasure.
I just am...
All right, let's jump over to EU. That's where Gerald and
Thank you.
Phoenix are going to be at.
Absolutely.
I promise one of these days I will stream this tournament.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I just figured you'd probably rather be streaming it, too, so you can get some, you know. That's
no,
why.
man, I'm a degenerate. I like streaming at odd hours. I don't know if you saw the last Brawlers Club. I woke up like an hour late and I missed the first 2 series.
Oof. Well, hey, it's a tough time, man.
Sushi leave me a couple messages being like, hey, are you going to stream? I'm like, oh, fuck, right. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, no, so
wait.
As long as I don't do that for King of Battles, it's all good.
Where's Gerald? Oh, he just went offline. Is he in game?
I see Knight Phoenix.
Did he go back? Okay. Okay.
Do you post this in let me see here.
Yep. I post this on Team Liquid, Reddit, Twitter, as many teams as I remember to's Discord every week, and then DM a lot of players because they're like, oh, you know.
Do you have bibs on your Discord? Alpha X bibs?
Bibs? I believe I should. I'm in the Alpha X Discord. I don't have a DM open with them, but
Yeah, shoot it to Bibbs. He helps me put on events with the he helps me with the oh my god, what's it called? The Alpha X Drakes events.
Mhm.
So he just helps me manage the Drake. So if you shoot it to him, we'll make sure we'll get some of our Drakes signed up.
Oh, nice.
I'm just looking here. There's
Yeah, Sushi gave me permissions to post in the Discord too.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, absolutely go for it. But I don't think that are some of the players checking necessarily all the time. But like, it'd be nice. Like Eric Fire's not doing anything right now. It'd be nice to get him to play.
Okay, looks like we got ourselves a lobby, buddy.
Awesome. Want to shoot it
Yeah.
over?
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, he didn't post it to. Okay. Oh. All right. Let me get you. I'm just gonna invite you into game because. Sorry
There
about
we go.
that.
No worries.
Yep. Wee. Oh man, my stomach is just wrenching today. I don't know why. It's getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we always have stuff sneaking up on us, you know.
Did I hear you right on your stream yesterday that you're turning 37?
I am.
You are 30. When do you turn 38?
Or I'm gonna be turning 37. You're correct.
Okay, I got over a year on you, buddy.
Yeah. It's a little bit. We're OGs. That's what I love about you too. I was like, oh man, I
Getting
remember
up
the
there.
first time. I'm like, this guy's amazing. When I first saw
All
your.
right.
All right, let's see here. You want to do the honors or?
Yeah, I'll do the first one. Playing for HHE in the top right corner in the red Protoss pieces. We have Night Phoenix.
And his opponent in the lower left, representing PSISTORM Gaming, give it up for Gerald. Jerry, the Polish Protoss.
Arguably the best mustache in the scene.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, hands down. That's Kirktown right there. He's that's like Captain James Tiberius Kirk of mustaches in the Starcraft 2 community. You know, like that and the biggest room in Poland, when it can be argued.
Yes. Yeah, he does have a massive room, doesn't he?
Yeah. Geralt with the giant room here. Looks like we're just gonna see a high ground double gate. Interesting from Night Phoenix. That does wall against the depths a bit. It's a less frequently used one, but definitely a weird setup for, I guess, the meta.
Yeah.
But we'll see what we got in this game.
Well, a couple of Gerald's adepts jumping in here can cause game-ending damage.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because you are a little more exposed to the right side. But depending on what he does with tech, he may just go for like a Stargate. So you
Right.
can't. But it's still. Yeah, you're right. It's all dependent. Yeah, Geralt's definitely going to open with it. I would be hard pressed to see him not open with the depths. I don't know about you. I think you have hit the nail on the nose, my friend.
Take a look here. Yeah, there we go. Double adept opener
Yeah.
versus double stalker. Stalker's obviously the safer pick here. Adept points to want to be a little more aggressive, and he does drop a really fast Twilight Council there.
Yeah, he's going Twilight before Nexus. I mean, it's Geralt, but he occasionally, as of late, he's been pulling some cheekier builds out.
He does pull out the odd cheeky build. I remember like about a year or two ago, when him and Max Pax were kind of on the same level. He was completing Max Pax. I did a show match with the two of them, and he was completing Max Pax. Like, how about the next 3 games you just don't cheese?
Yeah. Geralt is a man of honor typically, though, but I think even everybody has their limit from time to time. Like, painfully so sometimes, he's just like, he's gotten so far in so many tournaments, and like, you know, sometimes you look at the games and you're like, if only he's stuck in a cheese, nobody would have expected it. But look at, he is going for a very aggressive build.
Yep, Blink coming up. Is that a proxy pylon for Knight?
Yeah, it is. That is 3A Robo. Okay. Yeah, speaking of cheese, there we have it. I like this at depth use. He's looking everywhere, but what a weird proxy location. I'm going to have to steal that one.
But Gerald did spot it.
Yeah, he did.
It is scouted, so. Again, he's opting not to go for the Twilight. Opting to go with that Robo Play. Now we're going to have Blink versus Ghetto Blink with the Blinks, with the
Warp Prism, yeah.
Not the biggest fan of that because you could just blink on top of the Warp Prism and snipe it out.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're up against, like usually it's a strong build and the timing is what really makes it more impactful. But usually, you know, it's proxy Robo, but he's gonna have the ability to produce a lot. But again, with Blink, like you said, Gerald going for the natural. Obviously, the thing is, Night Phoenix has a double army supply lead right now. That's pretty painful for Gerald.
Gerald does have Blink finished up though, so he will be able to make those stalkers last a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Like I said, that first stalker that got shot on was able to blink it. Beautiful Blink micro here.
Look at
shield
that. The shield
also
battery
come into play. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that backward one. So not only does he blink back, he gets to reuse the stalker again. And the next finishes. Oh my god, this is just a clean sweep, I think. The Warp Prism went down.
Yeah, shield battery overcharge being popped. GG gets called. Gerald winning game number 1.
Yeah. Well, guys, Bimbles, Burgers, Clobies, enjoy your 5 beers. That sounds good. Dark Omega and Pikachu. Pikachu, thank you for playing again. I don't know if you've seen Pikachu around in chat. Platinum player. He plays in like virtually every tournament. No, regardless, he's like he's a legend. But Renegade even goes. He's been doing it as long as being a gold player. Wow. Sometime back, and
that's actually a great way to get practice. Like, is playing these little cups. Yeah, sure, you might come across like a Geralt or Christianer, but hey, how often do you get to practice against Geralt or Christianer?
Yeah, exactly.
You also get a free replay out of them.
Yeah, exactly true. He's littering everything, and almost every time I've caught him, he's against somebody pretty OP. Like today, he was against Starkiller.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like every time I catch him, I've caught quite a few. Like even and I have had choice. Like I've seen him in PSISTORM Opens. I've seen him in these. I've seen him in ESL. He's everywhere.
Oh, we're going to Blackburn.
All right. Do you want to do the honors again, sir?
For sure. Spawning in the bottom right corner of Blackburn. In those red Protoss pieces for HHE, we have the Night Phoenix.
And in the bottom left, representing PSISTORM Gaming, our Polish Protoss, Gerald, going for a high ground again. Is he? Yep, he is. All right. Let's see if we get more cheeky play out of Night Phoenix. I didn't catch Night Phoenix's rank, actually, but I've definitely seen him around a little bit. I'm a little curious.
I think this is... I've seen Quanta before. I haven't seen Night Phoenix.
Yeah, I can't remember where. He may be, like, amateur or semi-pro EU. I mean, he's obviously EU because... you know, that's where these guys agreed on going to, which obviously if he's in Americas or Asia, he's not gonna want to.
So according to Ligulac, Night Phoenix is a Ukrainian Protoss playing for Hothead Gaming. He used he used to be Slight Crab. I know Slight Crab.
Oh yeah. Slight. I didn't realize it was Slight. That's where he sounded familiar. So I casted him in Legion Cup.
Yeah.
That's where I've casted him
as well. Yeah. He's been in the scene for a while.
I didn't know if you knew, but I'm still believe it or not, I'm still supporting and casting when I can Legion Cup as well, by the way.
Oh, no shit.
Amateur Starcraft. Yeah, I still got it. I mean, that thing's been going on for a long time. And a lot of those guys have been in for quite a while, and it's kind of neat to see how much they've all improved. Some from the earlier seasons. Like we're on like the, I can't remember, 26th bi-weekly, 27th bi-weekly, and then I can't remember what number altogether, but it's been going on for like 3 years now, I want to say. It's crazy, right? How time flies is more what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, I was like to me, I started casting, do my thing at the beginning of the pandemic. So 2020. And I just passed 2 years doing that. I'm like, it still feels like I'm in my first year. Yeah,
it's been about, I'd say about 2.5. Like actually, I was goofing around a lot, but my first casting was all on the Team Legion Twitch channel. So I'd say give me about 2020. I'd say that was when I got Twitch affiliate. I'd say probably around the end of 2019 I started. So I'm about the same amount of time.
All right, we do have a Stargate opener coming out of Night Phoenix here. He is expanding behind that. Gerald is getting that shield battery in the mineral line, and he is that's him. He does have a proxy pylon up here. Does Gerald know about this Stargate? No, he does not.
Yeah, he's in good shape though. He's got the battery will be finished well in time. This little 4 stalker push from each will be a little annoying. Gerald getting a natural as well. Okay. Okay. Gerald getting the damage first. Oh, the stasis ward.
Nice catch there. Catches what, 2? Yeah, 2 the stalkers.
2, and then it kind of derped out the. Look at they're derped out because he's getting attacked. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh no, Gerald losing his stalker back at home. He's probably gonna lose this pylon. That's 2 gates. To like all of his production right there. In one moment.
He is forced to warp in back at home. And yeah, just gonna recall those stalkers back home. Deal with the stalker aggression here at the natural. And yeah, he has more than enough to drive Gerald back here.
Okay, we do have warp gate finished. I believe for, well, not for Gerald. Gerald just has the 2 gates. He's not pumping anything out of the robotics facility, unfortunately for him. I mean, I would have liked to seen him maybe bust out an immortal behind us or a warp prism. Oops. Man, I'm got some slippery fingers here today.
Gerald gonna recall his stalkers back to the mineral line. Double adepts here does drop a revelation. They won't be able to get anything done. Even in the natural, there's no shield battery, but having the stalkers there just enough to deter.
Yeah, double oracle's certainly a lot more to worry about, so that recall was certainly well chosen. Ooh, these 2 adepts. Are they going to be scouted by the oracles? They are not.
Interestingly, Night Phoenix here this is the first game we're seeing him go into a Twilight Council this early in the game. He is starting up Blink. I believe his Blink will be faster than Gerald's. Gerald's 2 adepts will get in here. We'll get a couple of kills. Gerald losing a couple workers on his side too. 3 workers going down here. 2 adepts.
Wow.
Both players getting a decent amount of damage on there with their adepts.
Yeah, we're pretty much even Stevens here, SDC. This is pretty funny. Gerald does have a forge a little earlier. Funnily enough. Ooh, 1 stasis ward down, 2nd one down, and does he keep? Well, kills an oracle.
Loses a 1. 2nd one is in a decent spot there.
That looked a little rough, to say the least. Chickenman was happy to hear you were joining us again this week.
I really want to do more with you guys. I just gotta find some bloody time in my life.
Oh yeah, dude. It's, hey, we got to take care of our. I mean, like I said, I'm scaling back too. I'm finally gonna be making some more time for myself too. I'm a little like, yeah, we do what we can. We do what we can do.
Yeah.
But it is unfortunate when you can't find the time. So, but we're always. Hopefully this continues on, strong. Yeah. So you're always welcome, and we'll have different times too. So, we have plans to shuffle it around a little bit and do some different stuff, and you're always welcome. So keep that in mind.
For sure.
Oh man, the Immortal is gonna help, blink or not, but it is taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, he needs to get a shield battery a little closer to the ramp there. Will lose the pylon at the third base. And yeah, he's going to keep that... oh, there's a second pylon there to keep that shield battery alive. So I'd love to see him kind of rotate that Immortal down towards that third there. So he does have that shield battery back. There we go.
Well, he does now have blink of his own, and he is going to have +1 significantly sooner. So he's going to have a little bit of a window of time to go counterattack, truthfully.
And a second Big Daddy Immortal's about to pop out as well any second now. That should give this army of... I love his observer placements here.
Yeah.
He's got great vision around the map.
Yeah, he's got it all. The other one is greeted with another observer, but still, yeah, it's great map awareness. And he even has the proxy pylon that could potentially scout something. Oh, that was a nice little snipe from Night Phoenix, though.
Yep. Picks off, I believe, one Stalker there. Yeah, he also got the... I think he got the observer in the main base, in his natural as well.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Right,
these are beautiful.
Nice snipe.
It looks like Gerald's not really paying attention right here. Truthfully, he's like focusing on the macro. Like, I think he doesn't realize he has that +1 advantage. He could have been pressuring into this a bit, but now that we're at this...
So what his focus was on there is, just looking at his vision, was he was dealing with the Oracle in the main base. He's also warped in 2 Adepts at that proxy pylon, and I think they're going to go to the third base.
Ooh, I do like that. That's 4 Adepts.
4. Yeah, there we go.
Holy smokes.
And he's only sending it to the natural, to the third. Other 2 gonna shade into the natural here, and this will start to pile up real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And holy heck and heck, ForJumy, thank you for the massive raid. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for playing today. I hope you did all right. I'm guessing you're out right now, unless you're just like, you know what, I don't want to get stream sniped. But thank you so much for playing as well. We tournaments are not the same without ForJumy.
Everyone from ForJumy's channel, if you're enjoying this content, please hit that follow button.
And also,
Testa always appreciates a good follow.
Absolutely, and also please do give a follow to. I'm gonna do a shout out to ForJumy and to my man, SomeDrunkCanadian. He is casting with me. Unfortunately, not able to stream at the moment, so please give him a follow.
So while you were doing that shout out, there was a Stalker run by into Gerald's base. Doesn't look like he got any worker kills because of the shield battery overcharge, and he was forced to recall back home. Yeah,
that's a little unlucky. Gerald does have the army supply lead though, and both taking a 4th base. That is pretty wild. Let's take a look at the worker kills. Gerald definitely securing more of the worker kills, but he's actually down a couple of workers, funnily enough.
Now, Gerald does have the worker lead, but Night Phoenix has the single greatest unit for equalization here. It did whiff on his first shot, and that is the Disruptor. He has 2 more Disruptors coming out behind it, so he's double pumping Disruptors. And, you know, a couple lucky shots there, and this game's equalized.
Oh, for sure. Funnily enough, too, there was 2... If you look, there's 2 High Templar just chilling in this army, hoping to, you know, catch a storm. I'm gonna follow your vision for a moment, if that's okay, because I have to...
I'm following yours, man.
Oh, you are? Okay, sorry.
Okay, no, I'll observe.
Oops.
So we do have a charge lot. We do have a charge lot run by here into Night Phoenix's main base. It is it Night Phoenix? Gerald's main base. It needs depowered. Was it 6 gateways here? While that's going down on the other side, Night Phoenix's third base is being ransacked. Charge loss and Stalkers. He is going to lose that third base. Gold base is also being ransacked. This is a real funky ass base trade.
Oh, this is
down here. Gerald losing his natural. Stalker's going to blink forward. 57 workers here for Gerald going down. Gerald's already lost his third base.
But like, look at it. Realistically, I don't know. This is, yeah, it's the base rate. That +2 is gonna finish for Night Phoenix, however. Army supply definitely heavily in favor of Geralt though, and I like the composition a little better. Disruptors or not, you know what I mean? Like, it's pure Stalker. So Geralt has some Archons, he has some charge lots, he's got his War Prism. Oh my God, you see this? Look at Night Phoenix.
Geralt only has 2 workers left. He has no bases. He only has this gold base left. Army supply is in favor of Geralt. He does have the charge lot, but he can't reinforce.
Well, look at this.
No reinforcement.
Look at this cheeky Nexus from Night Phoenix. He took the Warp Prism and went down to the bottom center in between the rocks. I love this. This game is nuts. Absolutely.
I honestly think this is going to be Night Phoenix's to lose. Now, Geralt does have a base coming down here in what would have been Night Phoenix's 3rd base. Night Phoenix has this base up here, which will be super hard to scout. He does... Yeah, the only advantage here I have for Geralt is the charge loss. Those charge loss, if they get on top of these stalkers, but the disruptors here should be enough for Night Phoenix to hold this off.
Ooh, beautiful micro from Geralt, though, yeah. I agree with you completely, but I think just the total army supply, it's going to take a pretty big throw for Geralt to lose that,
and
I'm pretty sure.
Geralt only has the 1 worker right now. He's got to keep that worker safe.
Yeah, he's got to keep that. Yeah, he does. I mean, he could technically... Oh, look at this positioning, though. He's going to jump on top of a disruptor. Yeah,
both disruptors going down here. He does get the War Prism, so no more juggling. Yeah, this is rough. This is real rough for Night Phoenix here.
Look at the recall, too, even. You'd luck next.
Just rewind a little here.
That guy's chat too. I apologize for that. I had a little bit of lagarino here. I had to close some shit out because we're built differently here. Guys, please use those Matcherino codes. ! Matcherino like Dark Omega did. Thank you so much. We have 29 remaining of 50. Save Dave a few dollary dues off the $200 prize pool. Yeah, crazy we're up to 200 now though, right?
Yeah. So $200 for this? Wow.
Yeah, every week. PSISTORM decided to, you know, match whatever I could do. So if it goes down, it goes down. But that's pretty based. Shout out to Guap.
Take a look here.
That literally made me quite happy to see this being a little more worthwhile to these guys, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these guys play every week, and we're anyway for $50, so...
Right.
For them, I'm very thankful. For all of us. I mean, hey, it gives, you know, community casters something to do too, you know what I'm saying? And good friend community casters at that.
Right.
Like you and Bayo, and hell, we're getting Florencio to cast, for Christ's sake, you know? Who would have thunk it? I need to get back to NA, I think.
Or are they swapping back and forth?
I don't...
No,
wait,
Gerald's still here.
Oh, he is? Oh, shit.
I see Gerald.
Gerald and Zelmek? Okay, could you hold them up for just a...
No, I see Gerald. Oh, yeah, I guess that is 2-0. I was like, huh?
Yeah, we'll adjust it, man. I really feel bad you haven't been able to throw up your stream too, SDC, but like, thank you again, man.
That's all good, man.
Always appreciate your company.
Like I said, I always enjoy invading your stream.
Based as hell. SDC. We need a SomeDrunkCanadian command. A, I have to draw you, and B, we need to make a command for you. All right, let's see here. Very cool stuff. All right. Chicken Man, what's he up to? Let's see. He's going on. Let's see here. I'm so shot today, brother. And chat. Like, actual.
So it looks like Chicken Man is doing.
It looks like he's waiting. Oh my god, I'm just looking at his chat. His chat saying, I gotta give you a little shout out to Chicken Man too while we're at it.
He's got himself a good
With a
old
little
yeehaw coming right on in.
A little canned yeehaw for y'all. Yeah, I do need to get you a command. I'm gonna catch you when you're a few deep on a VOD.
Yeah.
Get a little clip, and I'm gonna look for the perfect SEC moment. That's what I'm gonna do. I've been meaning to do that, and I'm like, I gotta look through them though. I want to find something good.
You gotta. I'll think of one. You gotta find one where I'm like just flaming someone in chat.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's the best. Yes, you were so good at that. Yes. If you find anything, send it to me too. By all means, if you have something in particular you want.
What's up, kids?
Hey, Chicken Man, are we meeting together? I was wondering how you're doing.
What's up?
Yeah. We're chilling.
Just popping in. Seems like you guys are at a game.
Yeah, we are. We're waiting for Gerald here. We're at the top 4. Good to see a Chicken Man too. We have SDC, which is nice.
We do. What's up, dude?
Not much, man. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Enjoying some Starcraft on this lovely Sunday morning.
So you know how I was supposed to be in Hawaii at the end of the month?
Yeah.
So right after the day I confirmed all those plans, before I bought my flights, Sushi messages me, oh, by the way, we've confirmed King of Battles 3. Exact same fucking days.
Of course it is.
Chicken Man, do you want to come to... Oh my god, that's crazy. Do you want to join us in EU by any chance?
Yeah. Let me tell Rattata to get over there.
Okay.
Oh, no, Rattata's not...
We got Gerald and
side.
we got Gerald and Xiaomek. If you want to, maybe we can hit them to help up for us for a change, even though it's later than hell for them. What do you think?
I just want to say somebody just tipped $5. Thank you so much, Anonymous. But they sent a message as well, and I gotta say the message was kind of drowned out, so now I have to repeat it. So I apologize, you guys had to listen to this. Let's go, chicken. Here we go, chicken. Let's go, chicken. Chicken man. He's the man, but he's also a chicken. The cock of the walk, our rooster that crows, the patriarch of the cock flock. Go, chicken, go, chicken, man.
Okay.
You know, that's like Artosis quality right there.
It's high level, you know. It's
that is awesome.
Really.
That is definitely good stuff. And guys, please use those Matcherino codes. We got 27 remaining. Good job, chat. I want to see every one of them used up. Yeah.
Yep.
These, in fact, before players can get paid, I'm gonna start every one of these now. It's gonna be every Matcherino code has to be used. I'm being that guy.
I don't think I've ever paid out a tournament without all the Matcherino codes used. I'm gonna post on Twitter later today because I got a few. I had a few left over from the last couple cock of the walks as well.
Yeah. Very good stuff. And I'll let you guys do the honors. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Spawning in the bottom left corner in those blue Protoss pieces for PSISTORM Gaming, we have the greatest mustache in the game, Gerald.
That is a fact. I've never seen any other pro gamer get close to that level of mustache. His opponent in the upper right hand corner, I don't know what kind of mustache he's got going on, but I do know that it is Blazer's Xiaomek.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to get in the mustache wars, but alas, I'm not a pro player, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't think it's just
I've been trying to convince Neuro to just go for the full mustache, because Neuro has been growing a big old beard,
Has he really?
But I gotta say, his mustache is really on point. You know?
Oh yeah.
And I feel like if he just went pure mustache, he's got that jawline that could just cut through marble. And I feel like with the mustache, like, it'd be prime.
That would be.
I haven't convinced him yet. Just one of these days, I'm gonna convince him. I believe in it.
Yo, let me know. We'll go in chat together. We'll see if we can get the chat uproar.
I tried to convince Vindicta to grow a beard, but he's like, he can't, which is just sad.
Rip. Feels bad.
I've always had the either goatee or a full beard, because if I have the goatee or full beard, I used to shave my head, so I looked kind of menacing. But as soon as I go just stash, I look like your typical Bollywood corrupt fat cop. And I just can't have that. I cannot have that in my life. So
you're like, I don't want the stigma.
Specific.
I used to do the Fu Manchu. I had a Fu Manchu.
Oh my god.
That went all the way down to like my, like below my, like just where my cheek meets the neck. It was glorious.
That's awesome.
It was the longest period I was ever single. And I don't know if you guys are seeing this back in the game. Gerald dropping that pylon in the mineral line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta love it. How many pros did he get? Just one. Just one trapped.
Yeah,
I think it was probably Gerald. Trapped 3 probes the other day in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember who he was against, but whoever it was like 3? How did you do that?
Beautiful stuff. We love to see it. Apologies too, getting used to this mic. I can't wait till, I'm hoping the boom armor I ordered actually gets this a little closer to me. I'm trying to adjust to this now that I'm in the world of fancy mics like Chickenman.
What mic do you have?
Just an MV7. I have an MV7X because I didn't need it. You know, I already have an audio interface.
Oh, okay.
So I was... But basically, essentially the same thing as an SM7B, just not as rugged, not as big.
Yeah. I have a tendency to break all fancy things.
Honestly, it's really hard to break a microphone. Like, I feel like we think about most fancy equipment as pretty like, I don't know, easy to break, right? But microphones are usually pretty sturdy, especially Shure microphones.
Oh yeah,
they're tough to pop. You have to like throw that shit around.
Oh yeah, I broke a 57.
Really
I did ask Apatry for a recommendation. I'm like, I need something that I literally can't break. Like, I don't know how it would happen, but it's somehow my microphone one day will be on the street and I will run it over. I need to survive that. And he's like, get the SM58 and got that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Catching one worker there. Is he gonna lose?
No.
Or...
No, sentries don't do any damage.
That sentry nearly tickled that oracle to death.
It did. That would have been a hilarious and painful death. Imagine getting tickled to death.
Yeah, it just tickled the death off. Honestly, in one of my list of nightmares, guys. Gerald going for the... Well, he's trying to go for the, what I would call, in Chickenman 2, probably the Cristiano special. But I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off. Jamek's just too on top of it.
I mean, Oracle's going to get a few kills here. I think that's really nice.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's 7.
That's really nice. 7 kills?
Yeah, 7 kills. Oh, sneaks the one that was going to go try to take the 3rd as well.
Damn, he's
really good damage from Gerald.
Yeah, as I say that, Gerald just makes a fool of me. He's like, no, Dave, I want this tournament money. Max Pax didn't sign up this week.
Yeah, Max Pax is busy playing like 2v2s in Nation Wars or whatever the hell's going on over there.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that today, and Special reminded me of it when I was talking to him.
Oh wow, 18 workers now going down.
Damn.
This is brutal. The Adepts sneak in, they get a few kills. While the Stalkers are fighting that, the Oracles come in and get more damage done. They've done 15 of those 18 kills.
Yeah, and meanwhile, like, there's just all these Stalkers massing up blinks on the way for both players. But yeah, that's just what a nasty time to get that done to you. Gerald's literally on 3 gas saturation, 2 on top of it. So he's gonna have that. He's just gonna be able to pump out more units as this goes on. And he's the Forge and Robo.
Speaking of the 2v2, there was a big upset yesterday.
Oh yeah?
You guys?
Was there?
Yeah. Let me pull it up here.
I haven't gotten to watch any of it, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was happening now until like 2 days ago.
In my head, it was a big upset.
I mean, it's 2v2, so
Yeah, it was a laser
never
and Spirit 3-2 to Clem and Rayner.
Oh yeah. I did. My chat was bringing it up because they showed me the
And
YouTube.
then they got and then they got bopped by Max Pex and Kellizer Rio. But
2v2s are amazing.
Yeah.
But Special and Estrella won it all 3-2 in the finals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
Special
Sorry for
told me.
spoilers.
Yeah, I hate to spoil too for people, but that's what Special DM'd me. He's like, sorry, I was too busy winning the 2v2 thing. It's like, thanks, Special.
What a baller.
Oh my! They 3-2'd Maru Beyond.
Damn. That's fantastic. Man, I'm so sad I missed all this. What the hell?
Yeah, SDC, I just so you know too, when Special's playing in our stuff, officially, if he loses out on anything, he hops into cast with us now.
Oh, okay, that's
So
nice.
that's pretty something. A nice little treat for you one of these days. Chicken
Holy
Man's gonna
shit.
get him. Or
How many probes is that?
That's
is
a lot.
in total we have
25.
25. Yeah.
No,
that's-
no.
Yeah. and
Oh, Stasis
Gerald is
Ward.
Also,
The
Yeah.
Stasis.
oh,
Oh
my
my-
god, I didn't even see that. Jesus.
Xiaomek's not
Gerald
been
is
allowed to
also-
mine.
It was 10
Killed
probes.
so many stalkers as well. He's killed 4 and lost 1. So he's just been trading fantastically this whole game. Yeah, this is looking rough for Zymek.
Yeah, 25 workers, 4 stalkers, 3 sentries for 4 adepts, 1 stalker, and 1 oracle. God damn.
God damn.
Oh, geez, this is like a bloodbath, or like literally. How is Xiaomek even like staying in this game is the nuts part. Like he's obviously behind, but he's doing as much as he can to get anything together. As picked apart as he's been in.
I mean, Gerald just doesn't have an army that kills things right now, but once Charge finishes up and he gets a few warpins going, I mean, look at the army supply now. He is double army supply, so he was just waiting for this kind of moment. He's got +1 finished up, and I think he's going to push in, and I don't really see a way for Zymek to hold unless there's a big miss micro or something.
Well, Xiaomek somehow caught up on +1 in Charge. Does have a Templar archived as well. So he's just starting to make some Archons. There is a chance of a hold with the static, but yeah, he said there's just such an army supply lead, I highly doubt it.
So every few minutes or so, what's happening is Gerald has that 1 oracle at the top of the natural. He'll just poke in, take out 2-3 more workers, and jump back out.
Yeah, or get a freaking stasis like that last one on top of everything.
And there was a couple more stasis attempts, and they didn't go off, but they forced a bunch of lost mining time, right?
Yeah.
So you look at the army graph, there's these big peaks all of a sudden for Gerald, and those are the probes getting pulled. You know, it's not that big of a deal, but over time it adds up when you're already down workers consistently the whole game.
Oh, for sure. We got like a almost 2-to-1 army supply lead for Geralt.
It's another stasis trap in the natural. Gerald, I think, needs to push in. I mean,
Yeah,
he doesn't
he's-
need to push in, but
He is buying
getting
more
some damage
time.
done would be quite good here.
Okay, he's trying to get a run by, but funnily enough, there's more zealots to greet his zealots. Why is he? I don't really agree with this retreat, though. Yeah, he should. He could take the fight.
He's gonna wait for a maxed out and maybe hit just as
+2.
Yeah.
+2 timing attack.
He's got +2 finishing up. He is getting into a second robo and a robo bay as well, so we might try to get some disruptors out to get some of that splash damage, but I do worry a little bit. If Zymek is able to get kind of chill on 4 bases for a little bit, he might be able to get close enough to maxed out as well. You know, that's the real danger, right? It's like if you end up taking a really bad fight and your opponent's maxed out, doesn't matter if you have a bigger bank or something or more mining. They might be able to just push that to a win, kind of snowball it forwards. But it doesn't look like Gerald's going to give him that much time. He is going to push in here over at the 4th base. And
Yeah,
Zymek just doesn't have enough army to fight this. There's no shield battery here either.
Yeah, Zalmek is going to have +2 in his second, but Gerald's done a lot of damage earlier with that upgraded advantage on top of it. So I think he's actually in a fantastic position.
Yeah, I think Zymek's going to pull back here, but he's going to lose all those Archons. His army is not only a lot smaller now, but it's significantly worse as it's just Stalker Zealot.
Yeah, and he
I
has...
think Gerald can keep on pushing here.
Yeah, fourth base does go down. He's now going to drop those. No, not going to drop. Nice
Good snipe on the
constellation
prism,
prize.
but you know those stalkers are now stuck in a terrible spot. The zealots are all going to go down. Now it's just a handful of stalkers, and GG gets called.
What a game.
Gerald going up 1-0.
Yep. A very strong showing there from Troll. That was like everything seemed to go right for him. Everything going wrong for Zymek.
Yep, and chat too, because he's not able to stream today. Make sure you give SomeDrunkCanadian a follow here too. I gotta bring that up.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure to have you, man.
Is it just SomeDrunkCanadian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just SomeDrunkCanadian. If you guys enjoy C-tier casting with S-tier players, definitely follow my channel.
I mean, they already follow either me or Dave, so.
Well, I mean, you're a different sort of you're a different type of C-tier caster, chicken man. The C's just for the chicken.
I don't know if I'd consider you C-tier, man. Like, come on, you've been on
yeah, he's
some
quite
pretty big stages there.
Yeah,
Sure. I'll accept it.
naturally.
Thank you.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna let you two start her off here. I'm gonna follow old Chicken Man's camera here. I had to take care of something really quick, embarrassingly. This is the state of what I've devolved to in casting. I'm just like, well, stuff's happening. All right.
That's how it goes. Good luck. Good luck.
No,
We'll take care of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, spawning in at the bottom left corner of a Glittering Ashes on it's best of 3 right now, right?
Mhm.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, on match point we have PSISTORM Gaming's Gerald of Rivia.
Yes. Well, Geralt of Poland.
Yeah, Poland. Yeah.
His opponent also of Poland. In the upper right-hand corner. In the red is Blazers Zymek. You know, one time I got a phone call during a game. It was in the middle of a match. And so I answered the call and I had the full conversation on mute, but I observed the whole game. So it was just like silent observing while I was on the phone call.
That's
And then
impressive.
later I made a YouTube video and I went back and recorded casting over top of it. I did all this work. The YouTube video probably has 15 views. And it was just like a random game. It was, I think it was MaxPax versus Silky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know why I did all that extra work for it,
It's
but
a dedication to the art.
I guess so. I just thought that was a funny one. Just silently observing the game, then recording the voice later.
All right, both players starting off with a double gateway opener here. Pretty stock standard for this matchup. Is it mere? I was just thinking about that last matchup, and if there are a couple more disruptors on the map for Jalmek, mirror matchups have the greatest volatility for swing. Like TVT, you have Biomarine or Tank Marine, and one bad engagement and the game just swings. ZVZ, you have bad engagements on top of lurkers or bad like a really big Bane
Like
hit.
Yeah, like Ling Bane, right?
Yeah, and in this you have this or even like 2 adepts making their way
Oh my
into
God.
a mineral line, right? Like,
Yeah.
and
I think it's one of those things where if everybody has the same units, if you have less units, you just lose, right? Like it's not quite as straightforward when it's different matchups because you'll have like roaches and ravagers, and maybe the Protoss has less units, but if they have a bunch of immortals, like the immortals are still gonna win the fight.
right.
But in ZVZ, if it's Roach Ravager versus Roach Ravager, but you just have less, it's really hard to take a good fight. There are, of
But
course, exceptions to this, but
what I'm trying to get at is, though, there are moments more so in these mirror matches than in non-mirror matches where if there is a great discrepancy in army value, there are scenarios where that could swing massively the other way.
Yeah, honestly, in that case, I think it's the concave is the only really other factor that can get into it when you're like say it's Roach Rav versus Roach Rev, or Roach versus Roach, or Stalker versus Stalker. If you have a better concave and less numbers, I think that's what. Is that what you're talking about, STC?
I was talking more so
Well,
about like a solid disruptor hit, or
splash
running
damage.
into tank fire.
Oh yeah.
Splash damage ends up being such a big. I mean, it's a big deal in every matchup, right? But I think you're right. I think in mirror matchups, it tends to be a lot of times because you'll have that splash damage available on both sides. So the knife's edge is super, super scary. You'll have like a bunch of tanks against a bunch of Marines, and at any moment, if those Marines take the wrong fight, that could be a problem. But on the other side, the tanks could take the wrong fight, and then they're dead, and then you don't have the splash damage, and the lack of splash damage can be as equally impactful as
let's be honest, if there's two tank lines sieging up with Marines in the middle, and it's like a solid 10-second fight, as a caster, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh no, I don't think the
so
player or
hard
the
to
caster.
call. It's so hard, but it's one of those things though that really makes you appreciate the really high level players, right?
Yeah,
because I'll cast a lot of TVT, but then I'll cast like a Cure or somebody, and Cure will split just a handful of Marines off, just that extra couple of actions, and all of a sudden the first two tank shots hit like a single Marine, and I'm like, how does he do that?
Yeah, it's
how does
insane.
he make that happen? And meanwhile, his tanks are targeting the best spot to target at the same time, because he's done that as well. And it's like, that is what separates it in those small engagements. They're going to take the better fight.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just wild.
The mirror matches always amuse me, or intrigue me, I think is a proper word to use there. And I still believe to this day it's not PvP that's the Clown Fiesta, it's TVT. Like TVT,
I do feel like
pure
PvT has a lot of Clown Fiesta action going on.
Oh yeah. PvP, like we could say that, but the strange thing is, you'll watch, I guess in the pro scene, I definitely see it more, but out of nowhere, these guys will just go and you're just like, what league am I actually watching? Is the one caveat. Like sometimes I'll literally watch PvP and be like, all right, everything looks normal, and then out of nowhere, you'll be like, it's the most random.
I think PvP gets his Clown Fiesta title just because you have the potential for the proxies, the pylons on the map, the various bullshit going down, and it is also very much varied builds, right? Like you have this gateway play, you have the robo play, you have the twilight play. ZVZ is very much Lingbane into, if they do Lingbane, into Roach Ravager, into Lurkers. Sometimes you'll get Muta play. TVT is bio versus bio, or bio versus mech, or mech versus mech. It's pretty more straightforward, so you have less variance in those, but I just think the mass swings in TVT just makes it, and like not knowing actually what's happening or who's gonna win, makes it to me the true Clown Fiesta. Like,
oh yeah, the games and how you just see players like that are either so much better favored, get insanely ahead, and I've seen it plenty of times. Chickenman, I know we both seen it on a few of our tournaments where you just have like a complete upset where the guy's just so behind, technically outmatched, if you will, and just comes back out of nowhere like from some cheeky crazy shit. For lack of better words, TVT is something else.
Well, and it comes back to that ability to swing it back and forth, right? With a good siege up, with a good engagement. In a mirror matchup, I think it's even more impactful, or maybe even just more possible in a mirror matchup to take those really good engagements. Gerald is taking a fantastic engagement right now. I think Zymek got a little too excited winning against a few Stalkers. Didn't realize that Gerald had like 30 army supply back at home. And now Zymek is very, very I mean, this is Gerald's about to win this game. Is what's about to happen here.
Oh yeah,
Plus
20...
one's about to finish, so that's going to equalize. The army supply is hugely in favor of Gerald, and he's got 2 immortals here. There's just no answer for that from Zyomag.
Yeah, charge is not quite done, and he's been warping in stalkers because it's just, well, what else can he really do?
A lot of workers here going down. See, the GG gets called. It's game over. Gerald moving on to the finals.
Indeed, indeed.
Gerald's got to be pretty happy with this right now.
Yeah, very solid result there. Very solid PvP.
I'm happy we got these going on, honestly. Like, when we have larger tournaments going on, like the 2v2-1, etc., in a way, what's really cool is we have a chance for potential, like, so say some weeks we get all sorts of stuff going on. We don't have, like, the highest high brass turnouts. With a $200 tournament, we're going to start seeing more max packs, Estrella, this doing that one, whoever, potentially. And especially if we change the I'm hoping we change the time sometimes, Chicken Man, just to get, say we can favor EU a little more, favor Koreans a little more. Maybe even shift it where some night time it's like prime time US time. You know what I mean? Like ESL Open Cup America time.
For sure.
But I think what's neat is it gives a chance for players to actually win some money that are really good players, but sometimes just have to, they feel like, not singling anybody out, but like Gerald, Cristiano, Hanmano. Like, he's actually, how did he do today? Let's take a look. Did you
He's
cover
in semis right now. He's fighting against Rattata.
Oh, shit.
They are in game at the moment.
I
They
assume
are
they'd
8
probably
minutes in.
be NA, right?
Hmm?
They'd probably be on NA right now.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Yeah.
They are indeed.
You know what? I'm going to pop over to NA and take a look. Yeah, we would have had Mr. Steadfast with us today too, but he's not feeling too well, unfortunately. But
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
we'll have him back sometimes. I was a big sad for Chicken Man, but he'll be back. I have faith. I think now we got just the right amount of prize pool that I think Big Man Dave will join us here a little more. All right. Yeah, it looks like they... do you guys want me to just hang out over there and I can hit?
Hang out over where?
I'll hang out on NA and see what's going on when they're between games or if they're finishing up or what's going on.
Yep, they're in game right now. I'm over here.
Oh yeah, I see you. Oh,
We can hop into game 2.
Shit. Yeah, it's sick.
Excellent casting. Thank you, Tenshender. We are excellent casters. That's true.
Honestly, today's been really rough. I really appreciate both of you guys for me on my end. I'm just kind of like, whatever, my brain's barely attached. I'm getting used to this microphone, and I just realized I'm actually still with the microphone. I'm getting used to my new monitor, which doesn't have I didn't plan this one out. It doesn't have a tilt, so I'm like trying to be over the top of my microphone, and I'm like looking down on this curved monitor, and everything looks strange as hell because it's gigantic, and I don't know. It's hard to describe.
You're getting used to it. You're getting used to it. You gotta work with your setup. You gotta find the right height for the monitor. You gotta find the right position for the microphone. You said you're getting a new stand for it?
Yeah, because I bought a new stand, but it's one of those desk stand ones, and I kind of figured this would be the case. I didn't realize how much proximity I needed to get to this mic. So like, I'm trying. I just got like a cheap boom arm one that'll attach to this other side of my desk, and it should be able to, just get right up to my face without having to do too much.
I got a floor stand. I was tired of the desk one.
Well,
I was like, I'm over it.
That's what I was using before with my condenser, but I couldn't do. I need like an adapter or something for this. It seems like for a standard stage stand.
Oh, really?
I'll have to hit you. Yeah, if you got a second sometime, I gotta bug you with that. See what you got going on.
I think mine came with an adapter. I'm not sure.
Oh shit! I threw out the box. Oh
Why'd
man!
You throw out the box.
Well, I mean, I didn't see anything else in the box. You're right though. It probably did. Son of a bitch.
I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if it was the stand that came with the adapter or if it was the microphone. But there's an adapter on here because all the microphones are different.
No, now that I'm
not 100% sure.
Now that I'm looking at this, here, my camera's on. I'm like forgetting my camera's on right now. Like whatever. Today, yeah, I'm a fucking hot mess today. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've had a lot of days. I'm always a hot mess, but today, for some reason, I don't know.
Extra hot, extra messy.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Dave.
That's how we like it.
I say this in the nicest way possible. Today? Question mark.
Big true. Big true. I mean, on the bright side, like I was just talking to my girlfriend. She's like, "Dave, you never do like anything you say you're gonna do." This was just yesterday, but I'm like, wait a minute. For me, like I've done a massive amount of things that I'm not used to, so I'm trying to like actually taking care of business. So I'm like, for most of adults, I'm like barely skating by, but like honestly, I'm actually getting some things done. Like just the fact that I've been like going to the doctors at all when I'm like, you know, probably really needed to, and some stuff like that. I'm actually like, you know what? We're doing some things. We're getting there. I actually started cleaning my apartment.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's a small person behind me staring at my head, says chat. That's Cosmo Kramer, and for fake green screen software, so still haven't hung him on the wall yet.
Just hanging out.
Yep. So
there's a banger going on this TVZ. They're 15 minutes in game.
Yeah, that's sick. And
I'm actually quite excited to see Han Mono make it this far. It's amazing watching him just kind of work his way up the ranks there.
Dude, I love this guy. It's a shitty time for him too, and he's made Chickenman. He's been showing up to quite a few of our tournaments lately.
I know. It's at like butt o'clock right now. What is it, like 7 in Korea?
Yeah.
7 in the morning or 8 in the morning or something. And yeah, he's been here like every week. Han Mono's been looking really good. He's got some really cheeky builds, but also definitely can play a solid game as well. When I was casting with Special, actually, Special was like, these builds are amazing. And he was like, I'm going to steal these builds. And then in the ESL Cup the next day, he used all the builds that Han Mono had used.
Yeah.
Just straight up used them. He was like, these are good. Yeah.
Totally different subject.
All right.
I don't know where this came from, but Dave and Chickenman, if you guys are looking for another community caster, Wasoff.
Yeah. Is he free
again?
Yeah.
Not today, but I know he's going to start to stream again.
Nice.
Actually,
he's a local boy here. He's a local Vancouver boy.
I think.
Vancouver.
Where is he? I had him.
Sure.
He was in my Discord, and we talked about it. But every time it's been a little hit or miss on these weeks. We'll be sure to add him in. I think he must have left because I know how it goes though. Too many Discords, it gets ridiculous. But I'm gonna make sure he has the role. And I'll be honest, I just now got it where I can find Chickenman's Discord. I like moved you up, separated a little bit, and even then.
Oh my god, I'm so proud.
Yeah, like I mean, I try organizing it, and I'm just like, this is totally a piece of software for a different generation. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm a boomer, all right. You got me.
You are a boomer. It's true.
We got Chickenman, we got SomeDrunkCanadian, we got SomeDrunkBoomer. Oh. What do we call our caster trio name? We need to think of a name. Chickenman and I are screwed. We can't think of anything. Chat's failed us. You know? We're just Chickenman and Dave, you know?
Some Chicken Testa.
Some Chicken Testa.
Chicken Testa. There you go. Some Chicken Dave, and then you can keep the same initials.
There you go. Yeah, actually, that's perfect.
Some Dave Chicken.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Are they still going? Jesus. We're missing a spicy one.
I know. There's a banger going on right now. We're missing it. It's too bad.
Damn.
If only they had that Age of Empires thing where you could just cast a game that was going. In Age of Empires 4, like any game, you can just put delay on like a custom game you make. So you can put a 5-minute delay on it, and then anybody can just join that game 5 minutes later and watch it. And you can join it 10 minutes later or 20 minutes later and watch it from the beginning.
Maybe we'll
for casting, oh my god, it's so good. I didn't realize I cast one tournament and I was like, this is the best. Like everything else about the system for like, there's no like replays or whatever with Age of Empires, but that aspect of being able to just hop into a game and cast it with natural delay, like I didn't have to have a stream delay. Oh, that was beautiful. I was like, I wish StarCraft had that. Maybe Frost Giants game will have that, you know?
Oh, you got a link here.
Nope, that's not. That's a fail link. It's a fake link. But we will have a link.
Mono is cracking me up. I have to share this. Ball. Zergo P. I want a GG. Lurker lose 9-1 game.
Oh no, dude.
I would just tell him we're all proud of him for making it this far again, even if he loses. Because last week he was a semifinalist too, actually over Cristiano and some other folks. This is interesting. Mono is quite good. Quite good.
He is quite good. And I mean to play like an 18-minute TVZ against Rattata, he's definitely got to be having some good games going on here. Well, we'll find out. It sounds like our player in the upper right-hand corner is currently up 1-0 based on the Shibal. So spawning up here on Glittering Ashes for Good Game Gaming, it is Rattata.
I think I'll get this one. How about that? And his opponent in the bottom left, representing Prep Esports, it is Hanmano. SDC is going to be a spicy
one,
one,
I
huh?
can't wait for? You know what I can't wait for? When Rattata evolves into Eradicate.
Oh my god.
I know,
when do you
right?
think that happens? Is that when he gets out of the the group stage of a DreamHack season or something?
So when he changed his name, he mentioned that, you know, as a joke, you know, when he takes it far in a tournament, he's gonna evolve into Eradicate.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
But do you see those 2 red dots to the left?
Yeah, it's going to be 3. We got proxy 3 racks or possibly proxy 4 racks with 3 SCVs pulled. This
Could even
is
be proxy 5 racks.
You know, this is the Hanmano I know and love.
I know. It's beautiful. This is what we like to see.
Oh my god. And how you doing? Everybody with me is SomeDrunkCanadian Chickenman, just letting you know. Because SomeDrunkCanadian unfortunately can't be streaming right now. Unfortunately, I'm cramping these guys' style. Actually, I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun with you here, SDC, for real. We always have mixed results every week. What do you think, Chickenman? SDC's like, hopefully we can become more of a regular and we get him streaming too, you know?
Hell yeah.
I love
I'm trying to
invading
move to Seattle, so we'll do a live one of these days. I believe.
I got a space and everything. I just got to make it happen. My goal is in the next year to get a offline here in Vancouver.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
All right, here we go. We got 3 Marines, 3 SCVs coming on in here. Bunker coming down. Lings are out.
Yep, Rattata immediately starts up a couple of spines and it's just going to pull up to the high ground. Was not fully ready for this. So now it's going to be the, let's see how the reaction is from Rattata. No Roach Warren. Ling speed is on the way. So Rattata is going to try to bust this with Lings. Are we going to see a drone pull with this?
Probably going to need it. Oh, yeah, he's definitely waiting for enough Lings. But truthfully, with the bunkers, yeah, we could just see...
Ooh, a cancel on one of those spine crawlers. Maybe he wants to get that money back for a few more Lings. And try to catch a couple Marines here. We'll get 1 or 2, but loses a lot of Lings for that. And I think he's just going to sack this hatchery now.
He's going to sack the hatchery, but he does have a pretty 200 IQ play there. He did drop a creep tumor in the corner to make sure creep is still there so he could drop those spine crawlers down.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Okay, now
Hanmano
Hanmano's...
content with getting that is just going to back up. I think this is a great play. You get the hatchery, not overcommitting. There's a random hatchery down here, which actually Hanmano is going to find by accident.
That's beautiful. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was just like rallied over here to get away, I think, and forces a cancel, gets the drone. But we have a lot of lings out. Ling speed is done. I don't think they could fight these Marines just yet, though.
Yeah, he's getting 8 more though. That's certain. I don't know if I like this from Hanmano. I almost think he should be retreating.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate if he just went home with this.
Yeah. Maybe catch an
He
old
wants to
Overlord.
try to come up here and get the hatch, it looks like, but there's a spine crawler. We've got queens. We've got a lot of lings out.
Yeah,
Hanmano does have a natural base. Oh, he has a second and third base coming down
Oh my
way
God.
faster than the Zerg. Factory is about to finish up, so he's in a really good spot here.
Yeah,
Also ahead on workers.
Doesn't have any units back at home just yet. Working on a reactor for that factory, but it's going to be a while before Hellions get out. But Rattata isn't going to put too much pressure on, it looks like.
yeah, he's gonna split off. He's got enough lings where I think he can just. Oh god, no! The split on this army.
Hanmano is just staying in this very safe location.
Oh, he needs a repair.
He's like, you can't hit me. You can't hit me here.
Okay, he's getting in.
Yeah, the lings should be not too much of an issue back at home for Hanmano.
Yeah.
The repair will be fine, and Hellions will pop out soon. We got a couple Marines popping as well. Oh, the Marines out on the map do get caught. They ran out of their safe location. So Rattata will be able to clean those up.
Yeah, it's all cleaned up, but my god, this is an Imagine Terran moment. The fact that you can just build everything. Imagine being able to build everything on the high ground. I hope like we advance to a point in civilization where we can do this if we have to fight against Zerg and Protoss, you know?
Just build everything on the high ground. Yeah,
Exactly.
we got to make sure that's part of the technology when we're fighting alien wars. We have to be able to build on the high ground. They'll be like, what does that mean in real life terms? I have no idea, but we have to be able to do it.
Exactly.
This is looking really nice for Hanmano. The getting out of this is really, really sick. Getting into Hellions and Marines now. We got stim combat shields on the way. A third CC already done. Triple orbital here. It's going to give Hanmano a huge boost in economy.
Now he is also picking up those Hellions into the medevac, flying across the map. I really hope he drops this in the main base. I'm a huge fan of Hellion drops. I absolutely despise actually even the Hellbat pushes. I think they're fucking useless.
They're terrible. They're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You do a Hellbat push when you're like, I can lose a game and still be fine. Oh no, the Queens.
Yeah,
That takes a lot of damage, but the Hellion's going straight on in.
if you do a Hellbat push, you gotta be damn sure not. Oh my god, is he gonna lose them all?
Oh no. Oop.
Not like
Get
this.
out of
Not
there.
like this.
This is crazy.
Gets out. All right, well, they don't get any damage done, but at least the medevac and Hellions stay alive.
Rattata was almost foaming at the mouth. He's like, I know something of value's in here.
Only
You know, I
consolation
don't
is-
mind Hellbats when they're combined with a lot of stim bio.
Yeah, if
Like,
it's
I think as a complement to the army, that can be kind of nice. When you're up against a lot of lings.
Mm-hmm.
But so like if an armory went down now, and Hanmano pushed across the map, I wouldn't hate it too much.
I saw a match the other day. It was a TVZ where it was a Hellbat push accompanied with like 4 or 5 SCVs.
Mhm.
Half the SCVs were body blocking for the Hellbats, and the other SCVs were actually repairing while the medevac also healed the Hellbats.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my God.
pretty big brain play. Well,
Who was against. But yeah, it was like holy shit, how have we not figured this out before?
Just pull some SCVs with it.
I mean, every so often you can see as they're getting caught off guard. Not as frequent with the Hellbat Marauder pushes and stuff, but I'm with you. You know, if it's scouted, it's pretty much shut down. Unless they're just in a build order counter. You know what I mean? Like it's not exactly. Yeah, that sounds wild though. SCV pull and medevacs. That's.
Yeah, you're
Quite
double healing the Hellbats, right?
Yeah.
Now, a move there that I really liked by Han Mono was he shot the rocks and used the AoE damage from the rocks to kill one of the creep tumors.
Yeah, that was big brain.
It's beautiful. You love to see it. Those moves like that are they're always fun. I'm sure Rattata doesn't love to see it as it's kind of hindering his creep spread a little bit, but he's still pushing it out there. He's getting up into everything he needs. He's got Bane Speed on the way, +1 melee and +2 Carapace. The Hydra Den is done, so are we just going to see Lingbane Hydra here for a little while? That seems to be the plan.
Here's something else I find interesting with the Hamano's build is he's not going into tanks, he's not going into mines, he's staying on Hellions.
Yeah, he's got 15 Hellions on the map.
So I think this is 100%.
It looks like he might lose a handful here, but this is kind of wild.
Ooh, he's gonna lose a bunch. Yeah, he's got the armory on the way. So I don't know if it. I think that's was his plan to use the Hellbats with the stim combat shields upgrade. Ooh, he's kind of slipping on upgrades now for a moment though. And I will say that he certainly vocalized like a lot of Terrans do, but in that message, lurkers, you know, how he's kind of playing kind of sets you up for potential to kind of get wrecked by lurkers. He doesn't have tanks.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a ghost to. Oh yeah, he's getting marauders and concussive. That's all right. Better than nothing, but still.
I really do like the Hellions here with this. Even if they don't turn into Hellbats, it kind of either way, they can either function like Marauders, right? Where they can tank a little bit for the Marines, or they can stay in Hellion form and just micro a lot better against the Lings. But yeah, they're going to just buffer the front lines here. Those Banelings smashing into the Hellbats. They're pretty much all gone now. But the Marines are still alive, so they did their job. And Han Mono's pushing pretty hard. The Lurker Den is not done yet. This is just Lingbane Hydra here from Rattata. And this is a ton of Marines. These Banelings need to get some good connections, and so far that just hasn't happened.
Nope. Han Mono just taking amazing trades.
Even the Hydra range upgrades just kicking in now, so those Hydras were pretty sad up until this moment.
Look at those splits. Those were some sick splits.
Are fantastic. But it does look like Han Mono is going to get pushed back. A few drones go down, and I think Han Mono overall is going to be very happy with that trade. Those were even trades in terms of resources lost before this, and it is now 3,000 resources in favor of Han Mono. This is a fantastic trade for him, and he is just continuing to parade push across the map. He's got 8 racks and 3 bases. This is a very strong push. Rattata is getting some lurkers out now, though. So this is maybe where the lurkers really come into play. Han Mono's going to have to be very careful about that. Yeah, maybe go for some drops around and just got to avoid those lurkers for now.
Yeah, again, it's Marine, Marauder, Mine, and realistically, he doesn't have much to contend with lurkers unless... Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, Baneling's connecting really well. There was a great transfuse on that lurker to keep it alive, also because it was targeted down. We have a Ling counterattack. There are some units back at home. I don't know if this Ling counterattack is going to get too much done since the army's coming back as well. But it's going to keep Han Mono back at home and allow Rattata to get into a hive, to get some more lurkers out, to get those lurker upgrades going. Oh my god, that
was so close.
19 hit points.
That was
but it
crazy.
Stays alive.
We got a John Travolta command center here. It's staying alive.
Right, I see. I got you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Chickenman Testa open without some really bad jokes.
I mean, I make that reference all the time. I usually just go with the Bee Gees song, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it was more of a Chris Rock command center. Took a beating and skate up on stage.
Oh.
Got him.
God damn. Han Mono pushing in, though. Those Marauders out front tanking quite a bit, but they have a lot to tank since there are so many lurkers out now. And Han Mono's going to be able to force a cancel on this base? No? No, not quite. Oh my god, it stays alive. The brother of that command center.
Jesus.
Oh, never mind, now it dies. Oh, Widowmine gets a great hit. Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was good stuff.
Han Mono still needs to be careful, though. There's still a lot of lurkers here, and this bio is super low. The medevacs are out of juice.
He is picking up a few of the Hydras on the way out, and we'll be able to get on out of there with a handful of Marines, but more importantly, a lot of his medevacs. Out of juice, yes, but...
Oh, no. I don't like this 4th base position. The one thing I was going to say, as much as he's been trading, his macro's been... You know, he hasn't been able to get a planetary up yet, and we're in 13 minutes in the game, so he's been very committed since that proxy racks.
Yeah, well, it was a big 8 racks push, right? And that kind of push is generally, it's very committed. You don't. A lot of times we won't even see a 4th CC. You'll just see the main floated down to a 4th. In this case, that 4th is just extremely late.
I don't see any ghost. He doesn't have a Ghost Academy.
Yeah, he's forgetting to get Ghost. That's his reason.
The Ghost Academy is crucial. He's barely mining gas. That's why he's got 3 geysers right now. He needs to get a couple more gas geysers, a couple more tech labs, and get that Ghost Academy going.
Yeah, I think we found
those are crucial against lurkers.
That actually, I was thinking about. I'm like, something he's forgetting. I think maybe this is a prevalent theme that he gets into in the matchup and why he's struggling. That is a very good point.
Ghosts are so good against late game Zerg. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to get them. Maybe Hanmano just doesn't feel super confident with them, but I think that would really add to his play because this is already like even just with the bio, he's killing bases. He's denying this 5th base. Finally, Rattata gets one up. Maybe he can hold on to this for a little while, but Hanmano's been so good at moving back and forth and keeping Rattata a bit down economically. If there were ghosts coming out right now, this would be a beautiful position for him.
Yeah, because it's not too often we see creep spread just denied this much either. Is another thing I wanted to point out. Rattata's not been able to really spread creep at all outside of base denials too. He's been all over the map denying it, but
yeah, creep spread, and Rattata's just been at home this whole time. There was like 1 link counterattack in the last 10 minutes, and that's the only time Rattata's been on the other side of the map. But now, I mean, that was a fantastic fight for Rattata. Suddenly the trade's starting to get a little bit closer to even here, and Hanmano's got to fall all the way back, but look at the army supply. It's pretty heavily in Rattata's favor.
Oof. Hydra's cleaning up the Widow Mines isn't going to help this either. Why did he build another orbital?
Oh, no, it's not a planetary.
Oh, no.
I think this is the case where saying play like Maru would be appropriate.
I mean, when is it not appropriate? That's the real question.
True. That's very true.
Oh, GG.
Yeah, GG.
And big Sag for our Korean Terran player.
Big Sag. You know what? A very, very solid match. Certainly no shame in losing to Rattata, who's one of the strongest European players. He's a top-level Zerg.
So I assume we now head to the EU server?
We do. We do indeed.
Yep.
And finals is BO5?
Finals is the best of 5 indeed. You got it.
Awesome. Oh, a little TVZ action coming our way. Or PVC.
Yeah. Dave, you're definitely going to need that new mic arm.
Yeah, why? You can just hear thud, 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 thud.
I think the keyboard is actually louder than your voice.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was backing away. Is it really, like, I have to... How is it right here, out of curiosity?
Here you go.
Is that not bad? Because like usually
I don't hear it at all. It's not at all there anymore. It was this. Here, I'll give you my best impression.
Mm-hmm. Can't even hear it.
You couldn't hear it, really?
No. Damn. So however you got your stuff set up.
I think legitimately it might have been too loud. It might have just clipped out of Discord.
Oh yeah.
I was right next to the microphone.
That's funny.
That's too bad.
Discord noise suppression is pretty good. I apologize for that. I mean, I got a little bit of it. It's something that's been bugging me anyway. Like I always have had that problem. It's my switches too. I think they're like greens or something. So, yeah.
I mean, whatever you did, where you were like, "Is this better?" It suddenly stopped making any noise at all. So.
Oh yeah, I stopped. I stopped typing and it got closer to the mic.
Oh well, there you go.
500 IQ. You know.
All right. So Rattata needs a couple minutes, but then we'll be getting into our grand finals.
If either of you guys need to take a minute too, I can hold them off. You know.
I'm gonna grab some water here, but I don't think you'll need to hold them off for that.
Not gonna lie, I had to do that because I couldn't find. I couldn't remember where I put it.
Right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hold down the fort.
SDC, do you need a moment, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab water too. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, cool. It is just me and chat, and I can look at Chicken Man's chat too. How's everybody doing? Guys, please use those Matcherino codes. I hate to beat a dead horse, but we're going to be more active on this. I actually got to ask Chicken Man ahead of these two to get stuff for the Cock of the Walks. We want to try to help all the Starcraft tournaments when we can.
Hell yeah.
That was quick. I literally had to hunt around for mine. I forgot it was in the fridge with this new water bottle I got. This too fancy for Dave water bottle.
Water is good.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of water.
Yeah, I'm trying to step that up a lot.
Drink a lot of water. Just drink more. However much water you drink more water.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm at a point where I'm like, Jesus, when I'm looking to my left and I see 5 medication bottles and a vitamin, I'm like, yeah, I probably should be drinking a lot more water than I am, too.
Always.
But that's a good... Had I been doing that before, I bet you that would have taken care of a lot of these problems while I'm on them in the first place. Including smoking. Chicken Man.
Don't start smoking. That's my tip to you kids out there. If you're out there and you're thinking about it, you're like, should I smoke this cigarette? Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
But ironically, I found, like, as a pretty heavy smoker who's not been cutting down like I'm supposed to, I think this week I'm going to be doubling down on my efforts to actually put effort in. Honestly, I smoke sometimes when I need to, drink water, and I'm like, don't have any available for whatever reason.
That sounds like the opposite of what you should do.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like
it's
very
weird,
unhelpful.
but yeah, it sounds crazy, but like smokers should drink a lot more water too, so they don't smoke as much. Like it's not just me. I guess that's actually a thing. I was reading about that too. I'm like, oh, I gotcha. It is something you shouldn't do, but isn't that weird that you'd go for a cigarette of all things?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You need some amount of satisfaction. Cigarette gives that to you. I don't know. I've never smoked.
That's good.
I made that promise to myself as a child, and I have kept that promise.
And that's the way to be. Good on you, Chicken Man. Yeah, I do want to point that out. It gets tough trying to get everything in, but I got to try to follow your Matcherinos. I'm thinking in my Discord, I'm going to make a spot for like post your Matcherino kind of shit.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's a good call.
I mean, not that my Discord is worth a damn really, but there's a lot of people in there. So I'm hoping maybe we can actually find some use for that for codes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got a lot of good people in your Discord for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna start bugging the players and be like, yo, if you play in this tournament, at least you have to click claim code. The only exception being is it's not available in your country.
I find usually the players are pretty good for that, no?
Yeah, but I'm surprised how many times they'll literally win and not do it. I'm like, come on, dude. I'm gonna just have to bug them about it. A lot of these guys did. But yeah. We have the finals. Gerald and Rattata. Rattata.
Rattata. Do you guys play Wordle?
I actually I haven't been able to get it to work properly on any of my devices. I understand the game and stuff, but it literally never I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I've wanted to. But
you just go to the website.
And yeah, when I do, I get like a bunch of... I've tried it on my phone. I've tried it on... I feel like... So you just guess a word in general?
Yeah.
It's just that when there's nothing there even.
Yeah, you have to figure out the word. Oof,
Okay.
wow. God damn, my first guess is not getting me nothing.
Oops.
Do you have like a word you always open with?
I open with a different word every time.
Oh, okay.
I try my best not to reuse words. That's part of the fun for me, is like, what are we starting with today? Today I started with pouch.
Oh.
Pouch. I started with enter, and apparently I got. Looks like I'm
Hold
missing
on, hold
two.
on. Hey. Don't. No spoilers here. No spoilers.
Okay.
We gotta figure it out. We're working on it. But we have a game. That's more important.
Yeah, exactly. See, now I'm all distracted in Wordle. Like nothing we can do better here, as I say every week.
We got a PVZ on
How you doing?
Terrace.
Tatwine in chat.
Oh
I
my
agree.
God.
Smoking sucks, but how are you? We got
It's either going to be an extremely long game or it's going to be over by 10 minutes.
Mhm.
By like 6 minutes.
STC.
All right, spawning in the bottom right corner part of Terrace in the orange Zerg pieces for Triple G Gaming, we got Rattata has appeared.
Oh.
And in the upper left-hand corner, PSISTORM Gaming's Gerald, I choose you.
Representing Mustachio Man.
Right. El Mustachio.
You know,
That's
I'm
the
gonna.
player name.
We gotta ask
That's a
him.
good name.
I think we should ask him after this game. What Pokemon would you be, Gerald? He might be like, I'm not into Pokemon, but I'm curious to see what he'd say.
No, he's like 25 or 26. No, maybe he's
Yeah.
younger. He's like 23 or something. I feel like he should be into Pokemon.
Actually, I think he told me he played Pokemon because I chat with Gerald a bit on occasion here. I think he said he is.
What Pokemon would you guys be? Are you guys too old for Pokemon? Shit.
I mean, I'll admit it. I played like a little bit on the original Game Boy. It was more my brother's. So like Evan's time, so because he's like 3 years younger than me. But I guess I'd say Squirtle.
Nice. It's a good call. It's a good call. I'm Dragonite. Dragonite's my jam.
Okay.
If I was a Pokemon, I'd be Dragonite.
Let me see here.
Actually, no, I'm gonna give up. While he's looking, I'm gonna give it up. What would be more appropriate for Dave? Snorlax.
I love Snorlax. Snorlax is great. Rattata going for the gold here. Quick gold base. Gerald got the scout off. Knows that there's no natural right now, but there is a gold in fact. So he knows he's got to worry about potentially Ling floods, things like that. But we'll see what Rattata decides to do. This could just go into a macro game off the back of this. Sometimes the gold base is more of a ploy than anything.
Well, these lings are going to be very revealing to Gerald.
Well, I don't know. We'll see how many lings end up getting made here, because
Well,
I think Rattata is just going to take the base. Oh, the block on the hatch.
it gets a little bit of window of time to deny it.
Well, and now he knows like there's a drone here, right? It's working on the pylon. The base is getting taken, so Gerald doesn't need to worry about like super aggressive Ling flood right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he is going to have to be a little careful taking a third.
Yep. Just has to be patient and keep eyes on things.
SDC doing research right now to figure out the what Pokemon
actually.
are you question.
I don't blame you.
I've never actually thought of it that way. So, I know in my just people that I work with a lot, there's a lot of fucking Psyducks. Like just people of like tightly wound balls of stress and anxiety, but when they snap, everything just goes to hell. So I work around a lot of those type of people.
Beautiful.
Amazing. Wow.
It's like, do something. Sigh.
Draw.
I'm gonna answer this solely off of because of the cartoon I watched growing up. I think I'd be a Meowth.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's not the answer I was expecting, but I like it.
Yeah.
I always saw myself as maybe more of a Cubone or a Geodude, but no, I'm more of a Meowth. A little bit of a shit disturber.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that.
There you go.
Oracle's being kind of annoying here for Gerald. This is nice. Oh. You know what was funny? Earlier I was casting a game. ForJumy was playing against Mixu. And ForJumy went for triple Stargate Oracle.
Oof.
I think he must have made 20 plus Oracles that game.
God,
The good old
awesome.
hospital.
I love ForJumy
yeah.
with the... Yeah, he's been so meme-tastic sometimes. Like, he'll play so straight, and then he just comes into a tournament. He's like, you know what? Every game's just a spicy game.
That's what happens when you've been streaming, you know?
Yeah.
ForJumy's been streaming a lot, and chat's a bad influence. But
They
sometimes they're a good influence, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Wait, there's 4 Oracles out?
Yeah, we got Oracle here. You'll love to see it. And it's just roach speed out of Rattata. Nothing crazy going on here with the lair. Taking a 4th base. We just got a macro game on our hands, so this game going to go about 24 minutes or so.
Calling it.
Calling it 24 minutes.
And these guys are used to
23
staying up
seconds.
late, and now that the prize pool has increased, if it's Rattata and Gerald, yeah, they're... But the scary thing is, like, ESL Open Cups tomorrow, but they're probably like, shit, we're in the finals of a $200 tournament. We can do it.
ESL Open Cup's at like 6 p.m. though, so they can stay up pretty late and still hit that.
but usually you'll see, well, at least Gerald, you'll see him go into the NA one too, or the Americas. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's perfect. It's perfect. Then they definitely want to stay up late, because then they'll have to stay up late tomorrow. The ESL Open Cup doesn't start until like this time tomorrow. So if they want to play NA, they want to stay up as late as possible so that they're on the right schedule, you know?
yeah.
So
Sounds
we're
like
just
other-
doing them a favor by having this tournament right now.
Actually, sounds like how the Koreans operate.
Yeah, that's how I operate. I'm like, okay, I've got to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow for a Korean tournament. So I want to not go to sleep for like 4 or 5 more hours, because otherwise I'll wake up too early and I'll be too tired.
Yeah, I honestly, I just have a trouble getting up is my thing, period. So I'm like, I'm struggling still with my crap, but I'm hoping as I get feeling better, I'll be able to do later night streams and do some of that. But the days of that are seeming over for Mr. Dave, unfortunately.
Probably good for your health.
Yes.
It's for your health.
Yeah, so I would suggest as much as, even if you're on a full-time, you know, streamer mode, Chicken Man, you're a couple years younger than me. At least you don't smoke, but think ahead too for your health, you know? I told Steadfast too, I'm like, dude, if I were you, my vote is take it easy today, because he was sick, you know? Like, gotta take care of yourself. Don't be like Dave. Trust me.
Just be a little like Dave, you know?
Just
we
a
all need a
little.
little Dave in us.
Yeah. Look at this goddamn creep spread.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this
cool.
is pushing super, super hard forward. And Rattata is going to hit. This is a big ground arm. We do have some disruptors, though. Whoa! Pretty nice first connection. Nice stasis trap. Great second connection there on the disruptor. It's a good start for Gerald. He's got more force fields available, too. Actually, I lied. He does not have more force fields available. So Rattata's just going to bust in here. Oh, my God. 18 probes going down. We have another disruptor popping out.
Yeah, man, that was does save the disruptor, and you know something? That was what I'd like to call the Kool-Aid man. Oh no. Oh no. Bane likes to be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, Rattata going to try to move around the side to this fourth base. Now, it's got some static defense, though. I love the oracles here, actually. Because the creep spread isn't over here, there's no queens around to push those oracles away. So the oracles just can get some free damage. Rattata pulls back. Fourth base stays up for Gerald. Surprised we don't have any Colossi out, to be honest with you. Against this army, I feel like 3 or 4 Colossi are actually so strong.
Yeah, Gerald plays... Yeah, we find him not really getting into Colossus. So honestly, like any of the games I've caught him in PvZs, he does seem to not get into him like...
Oh, Disruptor's getting targeted down. That's going to be 3 going down. 1 more is going to get the shot off just barely. And it does connect, but is that enough here for Gerald? It doesn't feel like it. Look at that army supply just going so in favor of Rattata on these low-tech units, but he's got so many of them. And Gerald, just without that consistent splash damage, the Disruptors, if they don't get their shots, then suddenly Gerald's army is just terrible against this. And that's kind of what we're seeing here.
And Rattata is doing this largely without Ravagers, too. It is just Ling, Roach, Bane.
It's a lot less expensive when you take a big Disruptor Nova that way, though, right? The Ravagers are such a big target for that and for the Oracles.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no more force fields, right? There were 2 sentries at the first fight, and then that was it. No more sentries have come out. No more force fields have gone down. Rattata really doesn't need the Ravagers. It's honestly better to make some more Banelings.
Yeah, oof, we're gonna...
And we do have the Spire coming down behind us, so we are probably going to go into Mutts.
Oh, yeah, that could be brutal. There's a Hive on the way, too. This could honestly just be to get into Broodlords, because if you just keep pressure on, and then you have Broodlords to follow it up, a ground army on a low economy from the Protoss just cannot handle that, but we're not even going to get there. GG gets called. Rattata takes game number 1.
Yeah, the only
very aggressive mid-game army.
The only thing that I could see that Gerald had even snowball of a chance even holding that engagement was the Disruptor, and it kind of was eaten down, getting picked off by Lings.
Yeah, the Ling Bane is a pretty solid counter to that, and good splitting, good targeting from Rattata, especially keeping the Disruptors from getting really any. There were like 2 or 3 decent connections that game, and that was it. But the consistent splash damage, I think, is crucial there. Things like Storm or Colossi, I think you really need that to help support even Archons. Honestly, like 6 or 7 Archons in that army, that's a big difference. I'm a little surprised we didn't see any Archons that game, but maybe Rattata just didn't give Gerald enough time to get there.
He did have the Templar Archives finish up there, but yeah, I don't think he just had the time or resources to get into Archons there. Because the Templar Archive finished just watching your actual stream here, which is a few minutes behind. The third base went down.
Yeah, it's a... When you go that aggressive in Oracles with the Stargate opener, the downside is, like, as useful as they were, you're delaying your tech quite a bit. Like, you had a pretty late Twilight Council behind this, too. You know, if you... Thinking back on that game. Which set back, obviously, his Templar Archives, a later Robo, consequently, too, from the gas usage. Just a really gas-heavy opener.
You know what would have held us? Voids.
True.
Like, actually, if you had a few voids in there.
Yeah. And they still are decent, you know? Best of 5. Right?
It is the best of 5.
Spawning in the bottom right corner in the orange Zergy pieces. For Triple G Gaming, we have Rattata.
Dave?
Oh, and his opponent in the bottom left, representing PSISTORM Gaming, our Polish Protoss, Gerald. I'm going to follow you for a second, Chicken Man. Chunky Cat is getting angry. He's getting hangry.
Oh, Lord, he coming. He coming, he want food.
Yep, it's fat Albert in cat form. He's literally like Garfield, my cat.
Get him some lasagna and make sure that it's not Monday.
He's eating lasagna. Let me make sure he's got some. Want some food, Charlie? Come here.
Charlie, what a great name.
We got two black cats we just adopted last September, and they are just on another level of insanity. Just absolutely mayhem and chaos, those two.
Oh no.
So
All
like
right.
one is like super outgoing, lets us pet it. We can like actually get near it, pet it, and pick it up. The other, like we've had them since September. We haven't been able to actually pick her up or pet her. But she's gone to the point where she'll now like get within 6 inches of us.
Yeah.
But they're like the ultimate playground school kids. If one of them is playing with a toy, that is the only time the other one will care about that toy.
Oh,
If one of
jeez.
them's playing with the laser, that's the only time the other one cares about the laser.
That's such a like kid thing to do. I love it. It's adorable, but also so frustrating.
And they take like equal times bullying each other back and forth. I don't know what it is. They're cats, so they're not supposed to be loud, like when they're walking and stuff. But when they're chasing each other, especially like we live in. Oh, it sounds like a stampede of horses. Like we live in the basement, right, of my fiance's parents' place. They run up and down like all 3 floors, and when they're going up and down the stairs, it sounds like a stampede of horses. Like it, you know that scene in what was it? The Two Towers, when Gandalf with the Rohan riders are coming down the side of the mountain at Helm's Deep. It sounds just like that.
It's that. That's amazing.
Beautiful stuff.
Goddamn cats.
Yeah, meanwhile, as you guys say that, it was funny. Both my cats now just came in after Chunky Boy ate a little bit, and then he came in, he's licking himself, and then my other cat came in.
He's like, I want food too.
Yeah.
And they're both very much trained to the sound of the treat bag. So I've created a rule that like if there's food in their bowl, we're not giving them treats. And of course, my fiance, she like has no willpower whatsoever with these cats. And all they have to do is they don't have to like meow or do rub up or anything. They just have to look at her. It's like, okay, treat time.
Not teaching the cat well.
No.
Those adepts had some value there. Speaking of cat-like reflexes, Rattata actually did a good job at defending, but Gerald really was microing the hell out of them. But that's a lot of length for pressure on this Nexus. I think he's successfully forced a cancel.
Yeah, which is painful, and now the Adept's going to go down as well. No shade away. And this kind of sucks, but the double Oracle getting some damage as well.
Yeah, 3 workers going down there at the third base.
Losing that first Adept, I think pressuring with the first Adept is a good idea. I hate shading in, though, and committing. And they traded with a couple of Lings and a drone, but I feel like that Adept would have been better off back at home helping to defend that third base.
Kappa Pride, it's always awesome to see you cast Smile.
Guys, I have to do this. Bibblesburg, Clobies, using the TTS. Dave, I'm drunk, I need attention. Kappa, it's always awesome to see you cast. Thank you, buddy. Because he's drunk, I'm giving him some attention.
There you go. I hope you enjoy your attention. Who is that?
Bimbles Burgers Clobies, he's from Germany.
Bimbles Burgers. Bimbles Burger. Now I want a burger. God damn it.
You hungry?
Damn it,
You didn't get
Bimbles
to
Burgers.
eat? Did you not get to
I
eat
did
before?
eat, but I just want a burger now. I want like a good burger. There's no good burgers around here, man.
Aw.
Feels bad.
I mean, maybe that's some incentive to get working on up in your burger skill game, you know? Chickenman, double Stargate. He's switching into Phoenix.
Double Stargate Phoenix, huh? Interesting.
SomeDrunkCanadian says Protosop.
Is he thinking that there's gonna be mutas on the way?
Yep. SDC just redeemed Protoss OP in TTS Chickenman. Just figured I'd share.
Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah.
Pretty reasonable.
All right,
Protoss
that's
pretty
gonna
strong.
come in here. Cancel the shade. Go to the third. Force drones off the line. I actually really like what Rattata is doing here against a +1 Phoenix, getting the +1 melee Lings.
Yeah, this feels a little weird. It feels like they're trying to read each other, and I think it's going to work out better for Rattata. The Phoenixes can definitely pose a problem, but
For sure.
Lings are like the perfect counter to Phoenixes. So getting into +1 melee Lings is fantastic here, I think, for Rattata.
Oh my god,
'Cause
I'm
that's
having
kind of exactly what you want against the Phoenixes.
I am feeling the effects of a toaster. I think I'm gonna stop streaming at 1080p again because my god, this is really laggy.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Feels toaster, man.
Yeah, it's just my graphics card,
Yeah.
but just my graphics card, an arm and a leg later.
I know. Graphics card is that's the pain, isn't it?
I'm still glad I got this microphone though. So fuck it.
That's good. That's good. Gerald shaded in with a bunch of adepts and did end up losing a lot of them. Tried to get a recall. But now we've got these +1 melee Lings being a little bit annoying. The Oracle's pushing them away for now. Phoenixes are going to finally move out for Gerald, but we also have Rattata pushing roaches across the map in essentially a counterattack. So this might get a little bit wonky here in a minute.
And he's got a spider, so he's gonna go right into corruptors.
Yeah, he should be able to just build those corruptors right away. Queen is going to go down, a couple drones and a couple overlords here. Rattata actually doesn't have a lot of empty supply left, but that's okay. The drones will die. They'll clear that supply real quick for him.
I mean, in that case, like Gerald's very considerate of his opponent, helping clear up some of that supply.
That's really nice of him.
Sib and John correcting our pronunciation. Rattata. Rattata. Sorry. DTS getting the better of Dave.
It's Rattata. Don't worry about it.
Hmm?
It's Rattata and chat's wrong. That's all I can say about that. If chat was right, they'd be the ones here casting. Think about it.
Exactly.
True.
So, I don't know what they're doing. This attack from Rattata doesn't seem to be doing all that much damage. He's only killed one probe this game, so the roaches are just kind of trading with some of the ground forces. We do have those corruptors out now, but 11 corruptors on the way.
With +1 flyer attacks.
I feel like this is too much of a committal to corruptors.
Yeah, that's a lot considering it looks like Gerald is going to go into Charge Lot Archon.
Yeah, and I've seen this happen before plenty of times.
Yep.
The Zerg player makes a ton of corruptors, and then the ground army is like, haha, you can't hit us.
You can't hit us, and we do a lot of damage to you. Because we chonky boys.
Yeah. And like, you know, the corruptors can kill the Phoenixes, but the Phoenixes are still going to be able to fly around, outmaneuver these corruptors a little bit. The Phoenixes have +1, which means they actually don't trade too poorly against like a handful of corruptors either.
All right, first Phoenix there, finally going down. Second Phoenix going down. They will fly away from these corruptors. I think he just used the corruptors at this point to start pissing on things.
It's a good idea, but that's where the stalkers and archons come in, right?
Yeah.
It's like you don't really want to just be wasting corruptors, and especially if you use that ability with all the corruptors, then the Phoenixes come over as well and start chipping away. And again, with that +1, they will work through the corruptors quite quickly. Yeah, I haven't seen any archons yet. Gerald just hates archons. I don't know why.
He's getting Storm, and he warped in 3 High Templar, and he's going Mass Stalker now.
Storm is pretty good. I will agree. Storm, it's a good ability. Good ability to have.
Good unit.
Yeah.
Solid unit, I would even say.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's a very good unit.
It's a good way to rain on someone's parade.
I love this.
Quite literally.
I love the Phoenix on the other side here. While the corruptors, he knows the corruptors are over at his 4th, right? So he's like, all right, let's get some damage.
Yep. Rotterdam be proud right now. But look at all the Zerg in the fight the Lings with the melee doing some work.
No blink yet actually sucks. Storm did just finish though, so we will have a couple of storms going down here as the Biles connect a little bit with that army. But, oh, that's a lot of stalkers. Rattata's going to need to back on up.
Oh, Gerald's not paying attention to these phoenixes for a second, loses a few. And we have centrifugal hooks, melee +2, and Nubatized Carapace finishing up. That's one of the spicy meet the ball.
All right, Corruptor's finally going to use their ability, and they will kill this Nexus, but that's going to be a lot of dead Corruptors for that. That's very expensive. Corruptors are not cheap units. There are now 5 left. And suddenly the Phoenixes, which there are still 8 Phoenixes, they can come in here, they can help clean the rest of these up, and they can get some more damage done again, potentially.
Interestingly,
did you guys ever notice the speed lines behind the speed overlords?
oh yeah, honestly, I've not noticed that. That's pretty cool. They got like little jet, like, they're like, got gassy jetpacks. Can somebody in chat get the, it could be the graphics setting. That's funny, like,
Yeah.
can somebody in chat get these overlords some Beano? That's what it's reminding me of.
Oh man. Well, while we're looking at overlords, I don't think I have my graphics settings high enough for that. Gerald just won a resounding fight against the Roaches and Ravagers, and I'm very worried here for Rattata, who's falling back to, again, more low-tech units, but this time we do have Storm, we do have Archons around, and I'm liking this for Gerald. That being said, there's no Storm with this army, so that is a bit concerning.
Yeah, I'd like to see a robo transition, but we do have pathogen glands coming. That's where Rattata is trying to maneuver to. That's a really weird infestation pit location. What the hell?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that there.
The Bile's also getting good, decent hits there on the Stalkers. And I think he just took out a Phoenix as well with the Biles.
Yeah,
Took out another one. Yeah, these Stalkers got to run away. See, they need their Archons, they need their Storm friends, because these Stalkers just can't hold up to the Lings by themselves.
Well,
I think
Rattata.
we have a charge lot drop in the main base.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gonna find the Baneling nest, but it's not gonna find the Greater Spire. If Gerald just takes this, he's got to micro around all these blink stalkers. He's not gonna be able to really get a full read. He could be using this to get some scouting information too. That Greater Spire could be a problem. Actually, yeah, he's getting some.
He has vision of it now. If he ends up getting to look in there, but I imagine this should make sense for him, right? You saw the Corruptors out earlier. You know there's a Spire, there's a Hive.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be imagining Greater Spires on the way. Oh, the High Templar get dumpstered by some Banelings, though.
Oh, shit.
They dropped a couple Storms, but they didn't really get too much done. Two of them morphed into an Archon.
That's damn lucky for Rattata, actually, because the Baneling nest did just go down not too long ago. That's crazy. I missed that, but...
There's only one Archon here and no Storms. But we do have the Ravagers being lifted and taken down by the Phoenixes. The Stalkers can blink a little bit against the Lings here, but the Lings are still doing a fantastic job. They have that +2 melee, and they are just tearing through this. No Adrenal, though. I'd love to see Adrenal here from Rattata.
I want to point out 14 Overlords have gone down this game.
Yeah, those Phoenixes really doing their job, huh?
And the Hive
Only
might go
9
down.
Phoenixes. The Hive is taking some damage, isn't it?
Yeah, this is actually some work is getting done with these Zealots. And the Blink Stalkers killing the gold base, which isn't even
this is
mine
really
now.
nice maneuvering. Kills the gold base. 16 drones have gone down. The Hive stays alive at 300 hit points. So that could definitely be a target for Gerald in the coming minutes. Rattata is going to tap out before that even happens, though. No Broodlords, no higher tech coming out. Gerald just ties the series up with those Blink Stalkers.
Damn. That is some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
It is.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just lower a few things and see if this helps. Having to restart the game.
Yeah.
Because I'm 100% certain I'm working the shit out of this 1650. It's not even a 1650 Super.
Rest in pepperonis, that poor 1650.
Yeah, it gets its. Let me tell you, at the time it was before all the prices. I just got it in 2019, 2020. It was like $150, and now like even just the shitty 1650 is like $350 or some nonsense.
I know. It's actually insane. And it's not even as bad right now as it was for a long time.
Oh yeah, no, it was these were up to like $500. It was just like that's insane.
I really wish I had sold my 1070 when it was at max value.
Oh yeah, dude. But that's hey, you rely on it, so easier said than done.
It's in my other computer. I'm not using it at all right now. That's why I wish I had sold it back then.
Oh damn.
Anyways, Berlingrad, map number 3. We are all tied up. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner is our blue Protoss for PSISTORM Gaming. Gerald.
Mr. Testa.
Oh, and his opponent in the lower right, representing Good Game Gaming, it is Rattata.
Do you see what I see?
That's a pool.
It is a pool. And is that drone gonna? No, he's gonna cheese the Protoss. Where's Boom in either of our chats? Cheese the Protoss.
It's a good play. It's a good play. I like to see it. The hatch in the natch. And the Ling's going to be on the way here. Gerald will spot this. He sees there is in fact a pool.
He's also going to mine out the mineral.
Ooh, that's cute. I like that a lot.
I'm pretty sure Rattata is a tremendous Blythe fan, honestly. From the more it's making sense the more I talk to the kid when they, like every, you know what I mean? I'll get in little conversations with these guys.
Who isn't a tremendous Blythe fan, honestly?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, probes being pulled on the hatchery. Hatchery didn't get to go down in the natural base area. Gerald stopped that. We have Lings on the way, but we have a Zealot on the way also.
Ladies zerg nuts in their hatchlamau.
I think Gerald's in a good spot here. I think he understands the assignment of how to defend this. We'll see if Rattata can find some good damage anyways. Always potential for damage here.
Beautiful.
All right, the front is fully walled off. Gonna try to get that Zealot out of position. Oh, nope.
Ooh, that was close.
I just gotta say that I heard a new D's Nuts joke, surprisingly. To me.
Was it a good one?
Oh yeah. Our Rattata's queens, good ladies. Ladies zerg nuts in their hatch. But I don't know, it was a half good. I give it 50%. If you modify it to a regular one, I think that's actually halfway decent. But
not too bad, not too bad.
I
dig it.
About as not too bad as like this is like not optimal for a Rattata, but at the same time we have a delayed Nexus from Cristiano. He's going for the more units. Ooh, third hatch.
What series are you watching, dude?
I don't know. This is something.
Cristiano.
Oh.
I'm in the wrong game. Shit.
Jesus Christ. I think I just went into some kind of Rick and Morty kind of temporal vortex or something. I'm actually watching a series in an alternate universe.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. You're watching the Cristiano versus Rattata series. Mm-hmm. We're in Gerald versus Rattata. Gerald holds it off. I think this is pretty good for the Protoss. The Nexus is quite a bit delayed, though. Rattata going to try to take advantage of that by getting a quick third up, but these Adepts being super annoying as well.
Nexus is delayed, but Gerald's still ahead on workers.
Yeah.
Like, Rattata did sacrifice quite a bit of early economy there, and...
I like this. He's going in for Twilights. We're probably going to see 4-gate glaive, it looks like. Or maybe even just 3-gate glaive from our Protoss player, which is
gonna be Blink. Ready? It's gonna be Blink.
You sure?
4-gate Blink. Let's go.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure. Not at all. But I believe.
I had to pull a little nod to Renegade there too. I reached out to Renegade too, by the way. I reached out to everybody this week, Chicken Man. almost
Reach out
everybody.
to everybody.
Except for Will.
Have you ever wanted to cast StarCraft? Are you a StarCraft commentator? Join us at the Chickenman Testa Open.
Yeah. I got some cheeky invites out there. The Chicken Man would be like, Dave? I'm like, oh, it'll be fun.
Speaking of fun, that's a Dark Shrine. We were both wrong. Glaives, Blink. Gerald's like, why would I use the Twilight Council to upgrade? I'm just gonna build the Dark Shrine.
Yeah, I was biting my tongue on it because you know me. I was hoping for that dank shrine, but I didn't want to get my hopes up.
There's no spores.
Nope.
There's no lair.
Oh.
And
Dark Shrine was not
that
scouted.
DT shrine was just outside the vision of that Overlord.
Yeah, that was actually a
Double
really good placement.
But Rattata doesn't know who he's playing, right? Like, this is Gerald. Gerald be loving his Dark Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Adepts finally get in. Grab a couple of drones here. Actually, I have Adepts over at the 3rd as well. Potentially going to get some drone kills.
Ooh, they are greeted by those roaches, though. You know what could happen, though? We could see... Well, let's see here. Because of the drone attacks, or losses, rather. He does have some roaches out. He could do... Yeah, I don't think he's going to do it. I was going to say there's a possibility of, like, a earlier roach push, which would be, like, a build order loss with the DTs, of course, but...
Yeah, it looks like a Spore is going to be up just in time to potentially stop these DTs. Oh, this is actually... Oh, okay, they do back out. They do back out. That's good. So Gerald, not likely to get too much damage with the DTs. Might just go for an Archon follow-up.
He does get a nice scout out there on the lair timing. There's
Ooh,
nothing
that-
defending at the 3rd base here, though.
Yeah, the one...
Yeah,
One zealot
poor
is...
Zelly.
Ooh, DT's getting the work.
Oh, there you go. Okay, they get the Spore Crawler. The lair is close to done, but in the meantime, this base is taking a lot of damage. Actually, can Gerald just dive for this? Oh, the Spore Crawler is here. He gets it,
Nice. But he did lose his own 3rd base. Had to cancel his 3rd base back at home.
though. Yeah, it is unfortunate. But, I mean, if you're killing the Zerg's 3rd while
Yeah.
you don't have a 3rd yet, I think that's still very good for the Protoss here.
Especially when...
with a couple DTs defending and an Archon drop. Probably going to follow up here.
And when Rattata was already a little behind from his proxy hatch opener, I mean, Gerald did get it wasn't a horrible time Nexus if you think about it. It was like a PvP time Nexus for like a standard 2-gate opener. I'm
Guys.
thinking back on it.
Guys.
What's up?
Guys, we're going from a DT drop.
To a Disruptor?
Speed prison disruptor drops.
I love it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. It's, I mean, this is a great build.
I'll be honest, this is... Go on, sorry.
No, you first, bud.
This is something I like to call the PSISTORM special, because everybody from Jennison to Nina to Gerald, I've seen Anonymous do it. Everybody's a big fan of the, even historic, PSISTORM Protoss. It seems like they're a huge fan of the Speed Prism Disruptors. And I love to see it.
You know, I got to give credit to Gemini. This is years ago.
Mhm.
Gemini was trying to tell everybody to do disruptor drops. He was teaching them to pro players, and I just got to give him credit for that. I don't see disruptor drops often get too many kills. I'll be honest, this is very good, though. 9 drone kills going down there. It's a really nice start, but those disruptors aren't back at home. Oh, no, we got just some units caught out here for Gerald. He's going to overcharge the shield battery, but he was not ready for this push just straight across the middle, and those disruptors are not here. One pops out. Can it get a shot off?
It landed a decent one, but there's so many links.
Yeah, the other 2 disruptors are coming back now. See if they can't get a hit. Oh, no! Oh, my God, it stays alive, the Prism, eating those vials. Probes going down to the main. So many probes getting taken out, but Rattata's down still. After 26 probes die, Rattata still has less workers.
Yeah, Gerald needs disruptors in a dream, and, well, can he land his dream?
Ooh. Kills some probes and some lings.
Oh, he's not.
think this
Gerald
third
is
base
not
is
paying
dead.
attention. He's losing disruptors left and right. Like, literally, he lost them for free.
Ah, that is so painful. He's getting some okay connections, but there's just so much here for Rattata. Rattata's starting to drone up behind this, knowing that he's getting a lot of damage done. If he can keep going, he might be able to just win this game, but doesn't want to overcommit to disruptors. But it looks like Rattata's just going to have enough to bust through the natural. GG gets called, and Rattata takes game number 3.
These Raptors. Yeah, Disruptors were dying in that game because unfortunately, I think Gerald was just caught a little off guard when he pushed out with both Disruptors for drone kills. Yeah, when I say I like speed prisms, kind of like not so much defensively, but if you can bait the Roach Rav off creep and get a snipe of some of the units, I think that's a little more impactful. Oh, wait.
Yeah, there were a lot of Lings there. The Lings really doing their job, just getting on top of the disruptors so they couldn't easily fire their shots. The Lings are so important there for that specific purpose.
Oh yeah.
I think the big deal though is Gerald just didn't seem ready for that attack. Like he was focused on the disruptor drops. I'm sure he had his macro going. That attack hit his natural, and he was just completely unprepared. He lost 2 Archons basically immediately. And he was just in a bad position to take that fight. And I think off the back of the start of that engagement, Rattata was able to just keep pushing forward.
For sure.
I just don't think a Protoss player is accustomed to having that much APM and multitasking. Which is...
That could be true. That could be true.
If it was a Terran player, might have been able to hold there.
Yeah, that's true. The Terran player definitely could have held if they had some disruptors out. Absolutely.
Oh boy.
I love BMing Protoss. It's like my favorite pastime.
That's why I switched to playing Protoss, because now I can BM Protoss with impunity,
Oh, interesting.
Exactly. All right. Anyway, the upper right corner of Hardwire, representing PSISTORM Gaming, it is Gerald.
And his opponent, spawning in the lower left for Good Game Gaming. He is a good game gamer. It is Rattata.
Man, very sad for Gerald that game. He's like, oh, I just got cheesed. Held it so well, and then we just accidentally got out of position there. Got caught with his pants down.
The DT is getting the kill on the third base. Rattata is just so good with those low-tech units, though, right? Like, I feel like his sweet spot is that kind of early mid-game area where there's just a lot of roaches, a lot of lings, banes, those kind of lower-tech units. Rattata does so much good work with them.
Oh, for sure. The other thing I'd like to say is Rattata's creep spread is honestly freaking ridiculously on point. That's why I shout out to Han Mono for that last game he played. He was really disappointed, big Sag. But you know what? He actually did a fantastic job. If you can deny Rattata's creep, you're doing a little bit. You're doing something all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was keeping that creep back really, really well. The heavy aggression there from Han Mono just wasn't quite able to close it out. I guess to stop Rattata from teching up, right? And there wasn't really any tech from Han Mono to match it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but for Gerald, you know what would have helped him with that hold?
Void Rays? Yeah, actually true. Somebody in chat was just saying that.
Right.
Philip is... That actually wouldn't...
Void Rays would have been good.
Yeah.
None of that stuff shot up. It's true.
The problem was he was too teched into... He was too off that tech path to even get a Void Ray out, I think. Realistic. You could, technically, I think, but...
He had the cyber core. He was on the right tech path.
Because when you open in...
He loaded up his Protoss. He could have gotten Void Rays.
Yep. All right.
Next time.
Dave's
We haven't
like
seen any Void Rays so far this series, have we?
No.
Yeah.
Dave's like, I'm never having this Zerg apologist on my stream ever again.
No,
Bryce
I
just
don't
trying
know.
to play on
Stargate
hard
opener?
mode, you know? He's like, no void rays, no rush 20 minutes.
I don't know. I'm actually like, it's funny. I've been thinking about this as the season's been going. I'm having some rough time adjusting to some things, but I've never been really a huge fan of Stargate playing this matchup, which is hilarious. But it was funny. We were like, chat was just talking about it last night. They're like, watch, and my buddy Yeti brings it up. He's like, you watch, they're gonna nerf Protoss into the ground, and then Dave's gonna start climbing up the ladder. And I'm actually like seeing this. So I'm like, this is the kind of play style though that, you know, well, not this per se. I don't know about the triple Oracle. I think a double Oracle opener I'd like a little better out of Gerald against Rattata, just because, like, you know what I mean. A Stargate opener into like a quicker Twilight. You know what I'm saying? I think in the current meta is a little better.
Objectively speaking, did Protoss get nerfed to the ground? Yes, the void rays were a bit of an issue in the meta.
No, I said when they do,
Yeah.
not they are. No,
Okay.
The only thing that's more annoying I found is, as I was not surprised, is the Shadow Stride nerf seemed a little weird, but there are definitely situations where it's a little more impactful than I thought it would be actually after too. I mean, I kind of called it, but it is a little annoying in PvT. Not for this planetary reasons. There's certain builds and stuff that it definitely has changed.
Yeah, can we get F's in chat for Holy Hit, please?
Yeah, and Dave.
All right, so we're seeing a second Stargate coming down behind this triple Oracle. So we're going to see an air toss game here.
Yeah, is this going to be Phoenix again, do we think? I feel like that's where I'm feeling here.
I mean, it
That
could
was the
be.
game for all one.
No.
The Void Ray!
It's a Void Ray.
Opa! No, he cancels it!
Did he do it to psych? Did he do it to psych the Overlord out? I think.
Oh
No,
my god. Where was the
God.
second Stargate? It's gone now. He canceled it.
Canceled it and restarted it. What the fuck is going on here?
I think Gerald's either indecisive or he's like, you know what? We're gonna get. I don't know. I think he was playing some mind games because he canceled the Void Ray, then remade it. He got a little indecisive. It seemed like.
He canceled the second Stargate too. So like,
Yeah, and he's going Twilight Robo now.
yeah, Twilight Forge Robo. Like, this is full on tech switch here. But Rattata scouted some of that, didn't he? He scouted the Twilight Council in the Forge. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I don't. Are these mind games or?
Yeah, I think he's. Oh, Nidus Worm though. This is gonna be rough, but a Void Ray is well. Oh my God. These oracles.
Good. He's gonna
these
pop
are
in. He's gonna get a queen or two. Ooh, good transfuse.
Those oracles picking off some wings while the adepts doing the work was pretty nice too.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. The adept's gonna shade into the third base, which means they should be able to spot this Nidus, and by they I mean this one that survives. So he sees Nidus and he sees Infestation Pit. Are we thinking Swarm Hosts?
Yep,
That's
it
definitely
is.
what it's
That is
gotta be,
100%
yeah.
Swarm Host. Funnily enough, though, he's going for the War Prism. If Gerald didn't really see it, but okay, so the Nidus is going to go down by nature of Lings. Or this Overseer, but he could do it from Lings, technically.
So Gerald there immediately dropped the DT Shrine as soon as he saw the War Prism.
And the Robo Bay, which I think is very interesting.
Now, this is going to be another situation. You guys are going to laugh at me because only Holy Hit or me would probably say this. Well, not only, but more than likely. One thing that Swarm Host players hate is Blink DTs. But now that they've been nerfed, I'm wondering, like, you can get a body block at first, but, like, they actually could be kind of like bullying the Swarm Host player. Now, I want to see if we get to that. I hope we at least get to that stage of the game to see if we can see what I'm talking about here, because Geralt might be able to do it.
Gerald's going to take down this
Nidus.
Nidus.
He gets a
forces
Swarm
the
Host.
Locust up very early. Gets the second Nidus as well. It's nicely annoying, but we got Queens planning creep here for Rattata. The Locust not doing anything here is really nice. That is the best part about everything
Oh my
Geralt just
God.
did, is those Locusts did like nothing.
But do you see these lings getting in? There was a lack of hold position. Now there's a hold position at the wrong time. Gerald has a pro blocking his stalkers. That was the weirdest thing I've seen. Very unfortunate, but weird as shit.
Ah, that is rough. Rattata's gonna replant the Nidus worm down.
Well, like
We
the
have
pro.
Blink on the way for these stalkers. 11 probes going down though. And the locusts haven't even done anything yet. This is just lings.
Yeah, oh my god, Blink's just started too. Like, this is a disaster for Gerald. Oh my god, the 4th base even is not going to be able to get canceled. I think the Swarm host...
This is brutal for Gerald right now. We have a lot of locusts about to hit the 3rd base. The Nidus over at the 4th base. I don't know if anything's going to get out of there. It looks like the Void Ray will clean it up. But yeah, Blink was paused for a super long time. It was depowered. We have a Disruptor out, but Disruptors against Locusts, that's not really the play.
Yeah, you need
I feel like.
You need Archons.
Yeah, Archons would be fantastic. Storm, even Colossi are not too bad against them if you can micro backwards.
Looks like the Void Ray that was taking down the Nidus.
Okay.
4th got taken out.
Oh no.
Creep game
Some
planted
queens
there.
popping out maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Dank Templar needs to go... Okay, he's gonna go scout.
We have all the locusts heading towards the 3rd base once again. I think they might be able to just get the base this time if they focus down that shield battery and then focus down the base.
No, they're going right for the base.
Right for the base.
No, they didn't do it. And that Robo is gonna... No, it's not gonna go down, but... Oof.
I mean, this is brutal. We got creep down at the 4th base. Creep near the 3rd. The DT's actually getting some damage done. It's going to kill the Nidus Worm and the Queen that's here. But it's not going to kill that creep.
Oh, Gerald
Gerald's just walking across the map. He's like, I don't care. Let's go. Is there an army here for Rattata? He's got some lings.
He's got
and a little bit of Roach Hydra.
That's the hard thing with Swarm Host is they definitely suck up a lot of supply and resource. Oh my god, another Ling flood. There's nothing to prevent it.
Yeah, this is like base trade central right now, though.
Yep.
This is a little bit wild here. Gerald needs to be focused on his stalkers out front. He kills the base, but of course he's going to lose absolutely everything back at home. He's got a couple warpins to help against the lings. He's lost so much. He needs to come in and just get massive amounts of damage. Drones put off the line. Rattata knows he needs to win this fight right here, right now to hold back at home, to have any hope of holding back at home. Where are those swarm hosts? They are...
They just did a lot of damage to the net. They just cleared out the net. They did go back to a Nidus, and they went back home to defend, maybe? Yep.
I mean, I think they need to go back home to defend.
Yeah.
Because we still have a lot of stalkers here for Gerald. And the actual army of Rattata is like a few roaches and a couple of hydras.
Gerald may need to get some defense done too, though. He's going to try to get this roach warren. He gets the snipe. Disruptor does not connect. He just gets a damaged roach.
Getting the best connections here. Oracle gets taken down, which is very unfortunate. We do still have a DT sharking around. But Gerald's base is gone. He's got a natural with a few zealots in it, and that is it.
He did cancel his 4th. He should have done that behind this.
I mean,
he's losing on Starkshine even.
He needs to win with this army out on the map right now, and I don't know if he can, because I just lost another disruptor, and Rattata is now working on just using half of the locusts at a time, which means there will be basically infinity locusts for Gerald to deal with.
Gerald really should just
really do anything about it.
He should have just recalled after he got some of that damage before. Oh, Zealots using what little units he has to try to find as much value as he can does kill a hatchery. But I just don't think he's got enough to deal. Like, he's losing absolutely everything.
Yeah, Rattata doesn't have much, right? Like, it's essentially 2 bases to 1 right now.
But he has this...
Armies are pretty bad. He has those swarm hosts, and the locusts are going to be able to defend for a very long time. And eventually he will get them to the other side of the map. He's Nidusing in the main again. But does he have enough defense back at home?
Yeah,
the Hydras can hold against these stalkers.
Forces some locusts out. Zealot trying to deny the first Nidus worm.
Looks like the Niduses might actually be stopped. Oh, a couple Swarmos gonna pop out. Oh, he doesn't. He's not focused on the Nidus. He'll finally get it. But now we've got Swarm hosts in the meat base.
Oh, they're trapped. He can recall. Gerald recalls. He has a moment of opportunity. If he can get here and blink on top of him, he might be. Oh, the Nidus is gonna pop. This is so
He
fucking
needs
close.
to kill this Nidus right now. Yeah, he's gonna kill the Nidus, which means he can focus down the Swarmos. They are on cooldown for a long time. He might be able to get all of these Swarmos, and suddenly, I mean, this game is flipping a little bit back into Gerald's favor, but it's still super dicey. I mean, his mining is abysmal. Rattata is not good, but it's slightly better at the very least.
Yeah, he's getting a Templar archive. He still has a rope. I would have liked to see him get a Robo, honestly, because considering the Hydra background with this, he could get a Colossi out.
You know why he's getting a Templar archives? It's because he's got 1k gas.
Yeah.
So he's like, let's just put all of that into a few High Templar, into Archon. I think that's a great choice. If he can walk across the map with some Archons, with the Disruptor that's left and these Blink Stalkers, maybe he can kill this army of Rattata. I don't know. Does he just try to take a base, though?
I think he should try to. He's got to clear out. He's looking for Niduses, trying to find some damage with Zealots, and look for army positions, which he is going to see some of the movement.
There are still 4 Swarm hosts left alive, so they didn't quite all die in the main, but the Infestation Pit is dead. Actually, the Spawning Pool is almost dead in the main. Rattata needs to spread his Creep Tumor 1 over just to keep those alive, or maybe send an Overlord over there. I don't think he's realized. He made a couple of Infestors, though, before that Infestation Pit died, and those Infestors can be huge, huge value here in these low eco situations. Oh my god, the Disruptor gets targeted down, and the Fungal on the Blink Stalkers. What an engagement here from the Zerg player. The Spawning Pool does die. Rattata really needs to realize, like yesterday, but...
Well, I think this was more than the beginning of the end after all those trades. Muscular Augments finishing in more Hydras.
You know what? We still have Storm on the way, though, for Gerald. Storm is very powerful. I kind of would love to see him try to take a base, but...
Yeah, he should.
He's just struggling to survive right now. Oh, he's going to get on top of the Swarmos.
That was
going to get all of them, finally, going to finish those off.
I think that was actually intentional from our Zerg player. Because he can trade them. You know, he's going to try to find the last straw value, trade him out, and just move on. Gerald really should try. He should have been trying to take a base, but...
I think he needs to get a Robo Bay here. He needs
Yeah.
that protection.
I think you're right. Because look at all this creep spread he could have killed in the meantime. That keeps allowing these Niduses to get up so easily.
Okay, he does have some... Or he's getting out of position. He's so focused on attacking, he's forgetting...
Look at this army. It's so spread out. These High Templar are all on their own. There's 2 Hydras here. But that might be enough. Oh! High Templar winning a fight with their auto attack. Imagine a world. The Spawning Pool's still not up. But Rattata has so many Hydras. There are 29 of them out.
Yeah, he's only been able to produce Hydras, basically. Man.
Again, the Ling counterattack, putting Gerald in a very tough spot. High Templar landing a couple of decent storms, getting jumped on by the Lings, but they do stay alive. There's 1 storm left. I don't think it's going to be enough to stop these Hydras.
Nope. And all the High Templar are going to fall.
Army supply is pretty in favor of Rattata. He's at double the army supply of Gerald. And he's at 45 drones now. He's got that base, 3rd base up. I think Rattata's just got this from here. I don't see a way back in for Gerald.
Yeah, this is looking like GG pretty soon.
I think we're looking at a Bly timing here on the GG.
I mean, it's still, you know, it's been a very close game this whole time, but this is certainly the time where I don't think there's really any hope left for Gerald. Even a couple of nice storms, like the Hydras obviously take a lot of damage here, but there's just so many units for Rattata. And that's going to be it. The last few Stalkers go down, and the Hydras move into the natural.
Yep. Gerald holding like it's the movie 300.
Aya.
GG.
There we go. GG.
GG.
I don't know. I thought those were they Spartans? The Spartans had a better hold than Gerald there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rough. That's rough. It's painful.
And don't at me.
Don't at me. Well, GG's. Thank you for the cast, guys. Always good to hang out with the boys.
Mhm.
Have some StarCraft.
Well, thanks for having me,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you.
Let me
Yeah.
bring down the stream quality ever so slightly.
Definitely not. Only a higher production value by having you here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with Chicken, man. Yeah, by all means, thank you.
I will probably be able to join you guys next week.
Nice.
Hopefully, no unforeseen circumstances. But do you guys do this every Sunday or
Yeah,
is it
Yeah,
more?
every Sunday.
Okay.
We might switch up stuff a little bit from time to time.
Sure.
But yeah, pretty much we've done every Sunday, pretty much, except for I think when Chicken Man was gone for a little bit for the holidays. That was the only time we didn't.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yep.
it was a fun casting with both of you again, and yeah, thanks for the invite. I'll see you guys around.
Thank you,
right.
Some Drunk Canadian.
Have a lovely day, boys. Thanks
Yeah,
for
you
the
too.
cast.
And thank you, Chicken Man. We'll see you guys later on.
Get you on the flippity flop.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was another Chickenman Testa Open. Congrats to Rattata. And Gerald as well for second place. Very well played by all the players. We had some very spicy semifinals. Han Mano did a fantastic job as well. And I'm drawing a blank right now because I'm a little older. Chat, please use those Matcherino codes. Hate to beat a dead horse, but sounds silly, but every little bit helps. If you could, we have 24 remaining. It in total adds like $12.50 to the prize pool, I believe. Every bit helps to this. I'm going to be putting in the rest as we go in. Thank you, Nizaro Bari, for the $50 donation, which is going into this. Supporting the Dave stream is supporting these tournaments by and large. And that's actually where a lot of this stuff's going to now. It's mostly that. And what I use for as scuffed as my production is Adobe, and all the other various things. And if you want to help the stream, you got an extra Prime sub laying around. You have an Amazon account, you've not used it. You can please do smash it on here. Thank you, everybody. Actually take a look here too. I think my Streamlabs is goofed here. It's my sub goal fixed up. Thank you again to SomeDrunkCanadian. Guys, make sure you give him a follow. Check out his channel. I really appreciate you, bud. Great guy, great caster, and got a heart of gold for how he helps the community. He puts on a lot of tournaments, and he's in Alpha X. He does the Brawlers Club and King of Battles for Alpha X. Absolutely fantastic guy. We shall see. And thank you guys for who have followed. If you're not following, please smash that follow button. Most importantly, I might be back a little later. I probably should take the night off to get some stuff ready for Monday. But thank you very much, Dark Omega. All you chat. Much love. We are going to be looking to raid somebody. I'm going to give it some time to catch up here in the future. Just a bit of time.
And